it's a tenuous time to be here in Vegan. But there's also, of course, what's going on outside of Vegan. You know that Big Head is going to be turning into a queen soon, and that he left Olive Isle, heading what was it? Heading east.
Yes. Ah, I did get it.
Told you. Sorry, Seth took a kid.
Yeah. Where's Michael?
He is joining us now.
Whoops, sorry. How can you laugh mid-sneeze?
I wasn't trying to laugh. I was trying to spit ash out of my mouth.
Oh. But all right.
I had my character sheet accidentally opened on the wrong tab.
All right, guys. So welcome to Vegan. There's a lot of hustle and bustle going on here, and even though it's quite late at night, you can still hear the gnomes tinkering away in their respective workshops, trying to work on this Airborne Equus 2 for the Blue Empire.
I feel like we planned on doing something when we ended last time, but I have no clue what.
Well, I have some ideas.
We wanted to steal from the jeweler for some reason.
That's right. You guys were planning on robbing this guy because you couldn't get a deal.
Well,
You
that was-
illusioned a big thing, Gabe. You illusioned like a pile. I think you illusioned like a pile of dung or something like that outside his door.
Oh yeah,
Do you remember
2
this?
carts of just shit because he wouldn't strike the deal with me.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, yeah, that's sometimes how the deals go.
Yeah.
So here's a little map of Vegan. I know it might be kind of hard to read with the text. This whole chunk here is just under construction because it was been burned down some days ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I say we gotta get the hell out of here and
Let's go to the Leper Isle and try and recruit Master Kobor and his brother, and then he can be helpful with us fighting Big Head, because I think we're going to need some
All right.
major heavy hitters.
yeah.
You know?
And then we can all head back to what's it called, right? Preacher's Point.
Preacher's Point. Yes, I think that would be the best next step once we get Master Kobor. Yeah, we should probably just go straight back to Preacher's Point, fast as heck, because
And
I
who
bet
would be
you.
accepted?
Well, I bet you by now there's been that dude. Remember him? The
You think he
idiot.
would have made his way over there?
No. Let me
Archbishop
find-
Milton.
Yeah, Archbishop Milton.
Oh.
What played his shit? You know, you gotta stop him.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think if we're there to just to protect him from Big Head exclusively, because we know he's now a fucking. I mean, by the time we go to Leper Isle, I think in recruit, he's either gonna be a queen or he's gonna be turning into one at the very least, mid.
Oh, you'll
Yeah.
definitely be a queen by the time we get to back to Preacher's Point.
Oh yeah.
Because I think we only had a day as of last session, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, we only have a day or two. So no matter what, we're gonna find him one way or another.
We're gonna
I
get
think-
you. We're gonna get you.
My
son. Hey.
prediction, I feel like, he is going to be nesting somewhere outside of Preacher's Point.
You think so?
Yeah, and making a little army to then invade. That is my prediction.
Another theory, a theory I have is he could have attacked those quote unquote boats that what's his name? Because I think they're gonna let those people come into the city without us there, and now he's got pretty good talking power.
100%. I
Huh?
bet the day we left, they probably did it. Or the day after.
Yeah. So they probably, I'm good. So they're probably, yeah, he could be attacking whatever, boats, coming along,
We should have left the pearl earring with Patricio.
Oh, shit. Wait.
I don't even know if we have it.
Isn't that only one-way communication?
I think it's both. It's two ways, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been really smart, but
Yeah.
didn't think about it. So, yeah, let's head at full pace. Maybe we can hire some crew of gnomes with us just real quick. Just be like, hey, help us fly our ship. So we can just fly that thing 24 hours a day and just have them on shift and just pay them.
But if we're gonna recruit more people, we're not gonna have space.
Well, we'll ditch them at Master Kobor's Leper Isle.
Just- okay. All right.
Or
Oh, I think I remember. If it's not too far, I do think we should also head over to USP. The Loxodons are good.
We can't fly a Loxodon with us.
No,
what?
you can at least send for help.
I almost, yeah, maybe if they're still cool with us, they know that, or at least some of them suspect us.
Yeah, and the one
And
that's
it's kinda
probably
far.
in the Loxodon in fucking, what is the name of the city?
No, it's not, he's not in Akaros. He's in somewhere else.
No, the city where we cured it. Apoth.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
the Loxodon in Apoth, he probably killed himself by now.
No,
That's not
the same
different.
Loxodon.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
That one is like a church follower. The other dude is in Haven Falls with that because he's too far away to get like the special potion or whatever.
Yes, that was him. I mixed them up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be careful next time. Don't do that shit. Let's
Yeah.
continue, guys.
Sorry, all elephants look the same to me.
Oh, sorry, viewers. Sorry,
Yeah.
viewers.
It's all water under the bridge. It's all right. So it is getting later though. So night has fallen over Vegan, and it is now 10 p.m. at night. Do you guys want to rest? Mossy and Jonas are passed out. They had a little bit of veganese mead, and they're passed out.
Like Michael said, let's just hire 2 gnomes to like stay up and drive.
Let's do it.
Well, there are gnomes all around you. You guys are in the gnome quarter near the Aeronautics Guild. They're all super busy though. So I mean, you see a couple of gnomes just carrying this big barrel full of looks like little mini nails or something like that. There's some people like that. A guy with wheelbarrows, he's carrying pipes, bringing that down the road. A lot of people are inside houses and in the hangar itself, building this kind of the exoskeleton of Airborne Equus 2.
We talked to Orbelius. We just saved him. He can probably find 2 gnomes to help us.
Well, I think they were guarding him for a reason.
Well, they were guarding him because he was like tricked into being sick. And
Yeah.
all of them are tricked into building this.
But he also he's like, oh, it's not that bad. He kind of like coped him. He took a lot of coping.
Yeah, I do think he just thinks the ends justify the means a bit. So like as upset or like as tricked as he was, he probably thinks it's for the better cause. But
Yeah.
I don't know, because
But we could go ask him if you wanted.
Yeah.
he
I
only
wanted
was
to
given
ask.
10% of the gold even, right, Greg?
I think it was 25%, and that's for 2 of these huge airships that they're making. So that's an 1/8 of the price per airship. So he's definitely been swindled. But he's under threat. The Navy is in the docks. I mean, there's like an armada, probably a dozen, 2 dozen ships there, all blue-sailed, Blue Empire ships, and a naval force is there ready to attack on command.
Do you want to go fly there and see if we can speak to whoever's leading that the naval force and try to get them to go to Preacher's Point?
I feel like,
I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
they have
unless-
their things set, like, it looked like they're aimed at the town, right? Who's, because didn't you say that he had like a bunch of boats on the perimeter to make sure like they don't do something or whatever?
that's what he just said.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's there's kind of like let's do this move.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch it.
No, all good, all good. So this is kind of where ships are they're all kind of blockading it. They're letting people come and go, but you know, it's kind of like having a threatening dude just watching over your shoulder.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe the Blue Empire is so powerful.
Well, I don't think we can convince them. I think they are not going to want to budge. That's all I will say.
Yeah, they have a cause that's not viable. It's not for sale.
Well, I'm done to do whatever you guys want to.
I mean, I can do a song of restoration on somebody to keep them awake or something. You know, if we're tired or like.
But then we're gonna just be tired eventually. Like ideally, we could have somebody driving for us so that we can just be alert at all times. Like with this battle literally about to happen in the next couple of days.
Well, we didn't use any spells today, so I'm down to sleep for like half the night
Well,
or like 4 hours.
I feel like it won't take very long. We just ask them. If that doesn't work, then we won't
so
suppress it.
okay. Got
Right.
you. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so Michael, there are some gnomes around you. You know, they're working a lot. A few of them are like looking over because you kind of are quite brawny. You look, I mean, you're the same kind of height as a gnome, pretty much. And so you are a couple of them, you know, stop by and say hello, even, but they're on their way. Do you want to stop one and ask, hey, we're looking for people for hire?
Yeah, I mean, I did want to just go straight to the king.
Oh, to the
Not
king.
the king, not the king, but Orvelius. Yeah.
Gotcha. Chief Engineer Orvelius. Yeah, you guys can go there. There's a back door at the back of the building. It looks kind of awkward, but Seth just spellcast it there. So you walk right in.
Yeah.
Orvelius is upstairs. Actually, he's downstairs. He's kind of making himself a little cup of tea on a small fire.
Yeah, we'll just ask him like, hey, Orvelius, you want to do something for us? We'll compensate you for your time.
Just interested in money, but what can I do for you? You did save me from those rings.
Oh, okay. Well, would you be willing to fly our dirigible for a little while?
Not ask him himself, but ask if he has two things. I mean, I guess, sorry, I don't mean to like interrupt, but I just think like he's probably not going to do it.
Yeah, just interrupt in the game. Just do that. Just like,
Well, I can't go myself, but like you said, yeah, I could certainly find some people especially if you're willing to pay. Now I can't reasonably let some of my best workers go, but I have a couple people. Would you be interested in working with convicts?
We need something reliable.
Flying our ships, we can't.
Okay,
Well,
hey,
this is a matter of planetary devastation.
yeah, we're trying to stop the mighty big head, and we need somebody to fly us. Make sure we can get this done as soon as possible.
Are you interested in two people? I have a husband and wife couple that I think might be good. They're my neighbors, actually. But seeing that you're a wizard, I think you could help them out, and they'd be willing to help you out. So he actually leaves through the back door, walks around the building, kind of dodges the two guards that are still at the front of his little apartment, knocks on the door, and a little gnome with kind of a little mustache answers and says, it's late, Orvelius, what do you want? My wife's sick. So long story short, he gets, you are invited into the home of Nigel and Nisa. So Nisa is a gnome. She's been sick for quite a while. And so he's taking care of her. They're a middle-aged couple, kind of simple folk. Neither of them is like a very well-built gnome. They're kind of, both pear-shaped. not very athletic looking, and she especially has kind of like sickly features. But do you want to do a song of restoration on them, Seth?
Yeah.
Heal them.
I'll use luck on Seth's restoration.
All right.
Oh, wait, I already. I think I already pulled up. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's in my pocket, my breast pocket. My pocket, it's in my pocket, my pocket.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank God you
it's
had
like
that luck.
Bilbo with the ring. It's in my pocket. Actually,
Suppose you think that's very clever.
yeah.
I got a 4 plus 15.
Good thing too. Okay, yeah, that works pretty well. She's feeling much better already. Oh, you do that a couple more times, I'll be right as rain. Now, what is it you need? We're engineers. We can operate dirigibles, and this is, I believe, what your cause is.
I
Yes.
need you to help us save the world.
Oh, hi. I don't know if we're quite equipped for that. But Nigel says, "How much are you willing to pay us for our services?"
How much do you really need to save the world?
Oh, they whisper. 200 gold each a night.
I'll say,
We'll do
hold on.
200 in
Let-
total.
hold on. Let me negotiate. I have a high negotiation. I'll go, how's about? What do you got? Okay, real quick, guys.
100 a night.
100. Okay, how's
Yeah,
about
100.
100 a night? Because I healed your wife. Can I negotiate?
If you keep healing her every hour, we could do that
Yeah, for
Every
sure.
hour.
Yeah,
Every
I was gonna
hour.
say,
until
Just
she's
got-
better.
Until
you
she's better
said
than
you should
fair
counter
enough.
be like, if it's every hour, my healing sessions are usually pretty expensive.
Okay, here, I will make her a more powerful version of this spell. Greg, I'm going to use a level 5. Restoration, song of restoration.
You can increase the level.
Yeah, because you gave me magical conversion.
Oh, what that does though, Seth, would be like you can use 2 level 4s
Oh,
to,
okay.
to activate it if you were out of 5.
I want to do, oh, okay.
You
never
could do a
mind.
sigil though.
Wait, hold on. Let me just double check.
You
What I
could
wrote down.
open a door on her stomach so that when you open it, it just
Oh.
spills your guts out.
This
Yeah.
is operation.
oh,
It's
geez.
just magic conversion. Okay. Never mind then. I thought I could do a more powerful spell thing. So then yeah, I will just do a sigil. I'll do a sigil for her. And with a no, I'll just do it on the wall. Yeah.
Okay.
Song of restoration.
Oh my goodness, you're doing that to the wall.
Here, do you have
Use
paper?
this. Paper. Oh, you could do it on paper. Certainly. He brings a little parchment paper, clears off the dust, and allows you to draw the sigil on it.
Okay.
150 gold a night. We're going out of our way to help you. That'd be 300 a day flat.
How about you stay here with your sick wife?
Well, that's what I was planning to do.
I'll just go. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. Who has 300 a night? Who can afford that here?
I am quite loaded, but I'm gonna be a bit stingy here and say these guys, we need to lower these guys' price a bit.
Okay, if you're gonna be with us for a total of 4 days, that's 1,200 total. So how's about instead of 1,200, you guys take 800?
And you get healings.
That's a deal.
Okay. So we
So-
give them 800. So we'll pay up front even. So that way you
No, stop being so generous.
no, because we already did. I just told you what the.
I want to pay them on the daily. I'm gonna pay them each night.
Okay, it's your money.
So the first
like, I
night,
can't
do you want to pay them 300 or like what is it? 200 a day
Yeah.
is the rate, I believe they. No, is it 200 a day?
Yeah, if it's 4 days.
Yeah. Okay. So 200 a day. That would be for the first night. Is going to be 200.
So I'll give him 200.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take up to 8 for that.
Well, allow us to get our things. We'll see you first thing in the morning.
We need to leave now, damn it.
Oh!
What time is it?
Nisa bops
late.
Nigel on the head. You silly goose. Let's get ready now. And so they quickly 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes. my things. And so she comes down with this huge dresser. It's like a huge wardrobe full of clothes. Nigel says, no, you can't bring that. You don't even gonna wear that dress. You've never worn it before in your life. And so she brings it back, and she comes back with a small little coat and a little backpack, and he's got some supplies. He actually has the same situation, a big bag of books. But she kind of bops him on the nose again and says, you can't read all those books in 4 days, and he brings them back. And so eventually, though, they're ready to go. They've got some supplies with them, but they're ready to join you guys. Now, is it a dangerous journey?
Nope.
No, the journey itself shouldn't be dangerous, no.
Swell.
No,
Yeah.
we're just gonna go, like, I say we just drop them off before we head back to Preacher's Point. Or do you wanna take them all the way to Preacher's Point?
We
I'm
could
sure
take
they're
them all
gonna
the
want to
way.
be dropped back off at Vegan, but that's not gonna happen.
Oh, man. Well,
We have
Well,
because
we got to take care of these people somehow, I feel like, because I don't
they'll
know.
be coming into a nice big force field.
Yeah. In harm's way, though. Like, it's, anyways.
Yeah, do what
we'll
you
do
gotta
something
do.
with them. Yeah.
We'll leave tomorrow, No, not working right now, so you're not gonna get paid for this day.
So they do leave. So you guys are ready in the dirigible. Nigel kind of puts on his gnome glasses over his thin mustache, and he says, oh, it's one of the newer models. He kind of gets used to it. So where to, boss?
We are heading to, what's the name?
Leper.
Yeah, Leper Isle.
Leper Isle. Very good.
So you're all right, two-timer.
Cheerio. He starts heading north.
Guess we'll get
Yay.
some sleep then.
Yeah, you guys want to sleep through the night?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
or at least until we get to Leper Isle.
Righty. So it is. You guys wake up. It is now the 21st of summer. Sun is rising. Sun is shining. It's a hot morning. And you guys are on the coast, just leaving the mainland. Oh, chaps, you're up. Very well. We're nearing Leper Isle.
Well,
I want to say
splendid. What are their names again?
Nigel and Nisa.
Nigel and Lisa. Okay.
I want to say what a relief and jump over the edge and then turn into a bird.
Oh, great Scott! And then they see you fly as a bird up. And
Michael, you just gonna jump out like a savage?
Well, I think we're still above water.
Oh,
so
man.
he's stuck if he does. Which
Yeah.
he should when we get
I'll
to the
wait
island.
until we're above land and I'll jump down.
These guys are freaking out. Like, who the hell are these
Yeah.
dudes? They can just
Yeah.
jump out of the dirigible. Yours is debatably cooler though, honestly, because even though you don't transform, you just fucking
Just a
Yeah.
huge cloud of smoke, like you're like a mini bomb just dropped. No,
And
mini-
I can't wait to use my little what are those things? Drop spears.
oh yeah.
Those are gonna be sick.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a huge fan of that cracked egg ring.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you ever want to borrow it, feel free. Like if you wanted to jump off this dirigible right now, you're welcome to use it.
Maybe we can start an avalanche on a mountain and then block whatever cave Big Head's hiding in.
That'd be cool.
He's definitely outside of a city or a town that's been recently demolished because he's going to be eating a ton of food as a queen because he's already
Yeah.
so powerful. Like imagine the energy output that would be required to keep him sustained as a queen.
But he's gotta also be somewhere that he has access to, like a big enough group of orcs that could bring him that much food.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Michael makes a good point where as a queen, he's not going to be too mobile. He really might be a lot closer to to Preacher's Point than we think. Like as a little trickery, you know, like he's chilling so close so that he can attack quicker.
Or he
Yeah.
might be attacking himself. He might be sending super powerful orcs our way.
Yeah, but
that's
it's
what he'll do.
close. And I wouldn't doubt that we're gonna have to fight that commander thing with the fusion orc.
Oh my god. What a
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen with him. Because he's got that Bismala crystal like creature. I wonder if that's gonna affect his like personality.
I wonder how, like, yeah, because he might not even be fully aligned with even Big Head anymore. Because I don't think Bismala necessarily messes with Big Head.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, you guys know the patron deities. Well, you know, some orcs worship Bismala, but mostly they worship Wanok. But as you guys can see here, I have a little map for you. This is Leper Isle. It's a pretty small island, and there's some interesting things you can see from the surface. Not a lot of activity. You don't see any wagons on the road. You basically see kind of an orangish pit. You see a little small town, few ships, and a smaller island off to the side.
Michael, what are we doing here again?
We're gonna get Master Kobor
Okay.
and his brother, hopefully.
I want to look around for like a dojo type building or some sort of like martial arts type place. I'm still a bird, by the way, right?
I bet he's at number 3.
I want to make a grand opening,
He might be a
Like-
3 or 2.
like drop down from the ship from as high as possible and go, oh shoot, you know,
Yeah.
sensei.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, master, I'm here.
Or
So-
hit him with the drop spear.
So you guys are currently 300 feet above the island. Oh, where should I bring it down?
Do you guys think 3? Where are we going?
Wait, am I a bird though still? 'Cause
You are a bird. You're flying close to the dirigible.
Okay, I want to go lower and look for the dojo type place I mentioned, or some place that would indicate that like it's a like martial arts school or something.
I want to tell the old man to go up a little bit higher, and then like, keep it at this distance until Gabe tells us where to go.
Okay. So he raises the altitude another 100 feet. So you guys are 400 feet above the Leper Isle, still kind of circling around the territory, making a slow circle. Gabe, you cannot see anything that looks like a dojo. Mostly it's just broken down shacks. Looks like fishermen shacks. You get closer, you can actually see some people, lepers, you know, they're wearing covered in rags, almost like human living mummies. They've got their entire face covered. A lot of disease around here.
Leprosy. I'm fucked up enough.
So why was Master Corhor? What was his reasoning for coming here again?
His brother.
All right, you think his brother? Where do you think he might be at?
I don't know. He could be anywhere at this point. I'm not really sure. Maybe 2, maybe 3.
I feel he might be at 2 for like. I think we should look for barrels. You should look for barrels on the coastline and see if you can.
Oh, that's a good idea. I will do
Or
that,
like-
Greg.
Make a spot check, Gabe.
I'm gonna add luck to this.
Okay. And after this, I'll
17.
cut to Michael. Oh, nice. So you do see it's not a barrel, but it is a crate. It's just a big kind of cube crate floating in the ocean, probably, 500 feet away from the mainland.
Is anybody on it?
Is it
No.
north, south? Where exactly are they coming at? Can you point it out?
You'd say that's probably right around here.
Hmm.
Okay.
And that's it, just a floating crate, nothing else nearby.
No, it's a floating crate. That's it.
That looks annoying. I don't know then. Do you guys just want to land somewhere?
Yeah, let's try number 3.
A little bit outside of town.
Yeah.
Right to the boss. Nigel brings it down. But before it does, Michael, do you want to jump off?
I'm trying to wait.
Gonna
to a
wait.
Grand entrance.
Gotcha.
Yeah. till we find them.
What if we find them after we land, though? Are you just gonna run back?
No,
to
I
the
don't want to
original?
land yet. I don't want to land yet. I thought you were
Oh.
gonna scout out until we did.
Oh, okay. So Nigel's like, oh, all right, back up again. Here we go.
Okay,
He
so we
rises
just
it
go
up to
like
300.
Fly to like the different areas and look for them or something.
Yeah,
I guess
That's right.
I'll convert to a dwarf at 3 and ask if Master Kovor is around.
So you arrive at 3, and this is a simple hut. It's got a reed roof. It's got some interesting sticks with little animal skulls on them in the yard.
Like the
A little-
Blair Witch.
I actually haven't seen that, but it does look kind of mystical. A witch could live here, you think. Definitely some kind of magical presence which you detect. The door is closed and the door is painted a bright, bright yellow.
I want to announce myself and say, my name is Garb the Dwarf. Can I speak to the owner of this property, please?
Have you come for healing?
Maybe. What can you heal? Because I am kind of fucked up. Maybe I can get my ear fixed or something.
An ear injury. Now that's interesting. Person comes out. They're totally bow-legged. It's a man wearing like a big kind of straw hat with these dangling garlic, little knots of garlic. What are they called? Cloves of garlic on strings all around him. He's covered in this kind of stuff. Garlic. He's carrying a candle in his hand. I don't detect the plague on you.
I want to say I have other ailments, but you strike me quite familiar. Would you happen to have a brother? Damn it. What's that guy's name that I really like?
Sage Binks.
Sage Binks, thank you.
Sage Binks. I've heard of a Sage Blinks before, but not a Binks. Blinks was in one of the mainlands, I believe.
What do you gonna say? What do you
Yeah.
know about him?
And what is it you rub with your ear?
You have no eardrum.
Yeah, I ruptured my eardrum.
Oh, might I have a look?
Certainly.
So he actually casts a spell on you. You don't know what it is. And then he gets closer, takes his hat off, or rather he pushes the little reeds, the string and the garlic to the side, takes a look inside your ear. Bit of wax. It's completely ruptured. I may be able to help you though. 2 ounces rose hips, candle wax, bee thorax.
He's making a suppository for me.
But he doesn't warn you, just go.
He puts me like in liquid lock or something.
Yeah.
All
Tell
right,
me.
get ready now.
Tell me how this feels. Now pour this into your ear, or if you wouldn't mind, I could do it. It might sting a bit. So he pours it in, and it's like he got cayenne pepper in your eye, but it's your ear. Really stings immediately. But make a luck check, or you can't affect this, but if it's a D20 roll, how effective it
What are
is.
the odds?
Can I use luck? You said no.
No luck.
All right, buddy.
There's no
You
luck
have
on
to
that.
help me on this one.
I'll give my energy too. Guys, give Gabe your energy.
Christ. Thanks. Come on, guys.
Hmm. Not very effective. Perhaps needs more beeswax. You regain a little bit of hearing. A small amount of hearing. You have +1 to listen now.
What about his vertigo?
That has not been affected. Not been
I want
affected.
to ask him to give me a quick look-see and show him like all the stuff I got going on with me, my crystal, my missing appendages.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is
sorry.
I'm gonna need to set an appointment for this one. Might you tell me a list of everything wrong with you? And then I could come and help.
Okay, I'm missing 2 toes, I believe, which throws off my balance. I'm missing a pinky. My ear is still ruptured. I have horrific scarring, and I've got this crystal in the back of my head.
It's Bismillah.
Sorry.
Scratching your head, you polish it.
I can't help you with all that. I've got enough on my plate. Tell you what.
Yeah.
One moment, Greg. Giovanni's knocking. He needs some.
All good. I'll cut back to the other guys. So
right.
you guys are flying around in this little dirigible. Mossy's looking over the corner. Actually, he's not looking over. Lenny is looking over. Lenny's been a little bit afraid of heights this whole time. Jonas is still sleeping, but Mossy's just, right in the center of the dirigible. He doesn't even say anything. He hasn't said anything this whole time. He's just been chilling. Do you guys want to do anything in particular?
No, you go ahead.
Oh, Michael, I was gonna say you should challenge what's his name to a feat of strength somehow.
Mossy?
Yeah, see, like ask Moss,
I think he's stronger. I
really?
think he's stronger. Yeah, I do. Because he's trained Keel entirely in the contraction category, which increases strength. So, and he's only like 2 levels behind me. So I feel he's probably way stronger than me. But
what can I want to see him do something cool. Okay, Michael, let him at least hold your sword. I want to see how he handles that.
What's going on?
Are you cool with letting him do that, Michael?
Yeah, that's fine. But
just want to see how if he picks it up with one hand or not.
He can pick it up with one hand. He's slow when he holds it. Vroom, vroom. He's holding onto the side of the. I mean, I'm like the opposite of Moss, but like he holds onto the other side of the dirigible and he's waving it around. You can feel the dirigible as a counterweight kind of wiggle through the air as he's moving the buster blade around. So he's definitely able to handle this.
Damn, Moss.
Oh, dang.
I just want to I want to go, bravo, Moss the boss.
That's low-key extra impressive.
That's right.
Still also has that ring that allows him to carry an extra 100 pounds.
Yeah.
So this dude's a beast.
Yeah, he's shorter than Michael.
Yeah.
He's a little stumpy, because you said he's 260 and 4'3" or something, right?
Yeah, I think he's like 3'11", and
because I remember him weighing as much as me.
No, I thought he was 300 actually, and he's dense as
better.
Yeah, really dense dude, very strong, not very fast, but he's very, very strong.
But now the game's back.
Us dwarves are deadly in the short sprint. I think that's what Gimli says when they're running through the fields and shit.
Very dangerous at close distances.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Dude, I remember that.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, we fail at cross country or something like that. Yeah. Oh, man, it's such a classic. Man.
That's a dope part of the book and movie, and chasing after just straight running for days.
Man.
But anyways.
Yes. So yeah, Gabe, you are talking with someone you've learned his name is Madrigal. He is a cleric. Some
I'm
say he's
listening.
some say he's Madrigal the Mad to live here. He's a talented cleric, and he just heals these lepers who are bound to get sick again. And most people don't come to Leper Isle. He warns you not to get too close to anyone because this may transfer. Because people who are ultra diseased from vegan and all over are brought here. All over Merchants Bay, the most sickly people are dropped off here to die in peace.
I want to tell him I'm looking for Master Kovor.
Master Kobor. What's he look like?
Damn it, I don't remember it.
He may have tattoos.
He definitely has tattoos.
Yeah, he has tattoos, and he's an older gentleman, and he's no
A
doubt-
master of heal.
Yes, a master of heal. I mean, I'm not down there right now, so I'm just relaying that to Gabe.
And I will.
We have had a new arrival recently. Check the little island. Some people go to visit their relatives there. It's a little bit less dangerous than being on the mainland.
I thought it was the cemetery.
That would be number 2 on the map.
Oh,
I want to ask him one more thing. Wait, was he able to heal me at all? Oh, hold up, guys. My laptop needs to be charged.
He was able to heal your ear a little bit, feels a little bit better after the initial stinging. He's willing to try this. It's an experimental regrowth serum on one of your toes or on one of your fingers, but it's a very he's kind of an entry-level alchemist, or he's a talented alchemist, but it's just a very difficult potion to create. So he says he's willing to part with the serum. It's a pound of serum, but it's going to cost exorbitantly. So 2,500 gold for the entire pound of this.
Uses and how, like, if it's experimental, how do I know it's going to work?
You don't exactly know it's going to work. I can promise you I put my darndest into it, but I see I've got all 5 on each hand, so I never tried it on myself.
ask him. Ask him again. Like, how many digits is that?
Well, yeah, how many uses? Like, how many, I guess.
1 ounce for 1 finger or toe. It would be more than that. You need at least the entire thing, probably at least 12 ounces for a limb.
Okay.
Wow. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Now it's 2,500 gold pieces. That's my final offer.
Steal it.
How about 24 for a friend?
I should be charging you for the ear serum I just poured in your ear. 2,500.
Okay. Let me do this math real quick. Oh, I do want to ask him one more thing. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a big battle that's about to happen between the forces of good and evil, and it could mean devastation for all life. Forgive me for dropping such a heavy subject matter on you, but I think your skills could be really helpful in Preacher's Point, and I was wondering if you might consider leaving with us from here to there. And I want to kind of go into a brief explanation of Big Head, how we initially fought him, the Great Wall falling, and all the orc invasion.
He actually saw Big Head recently.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. So it was 13 days ago, I believe, perhaps 14. He came by. Initially, he destroyed some of our forestry, but then he got a look at some of the lepers. The strangest thing. I've never seen such a strange orc, and I've never, of course, seen one weep, but he did. A tear fell from his eyes, down his chin onto the ground, and he left.
Can you show me the location where you saw that tear fall?
Would have been in town square, right in the crossroads.
I wonder if there's something there to be like a special item, like a crystallized tear or some shit.
That sounds like a Dark Souls item.
I think it is a Dark Souls
Orc
item.
tier.
Yeah, big heads tier.
What does he say about potentially coming to Preacher's Point?
With Preacher's Point, I believe my services are best used helping these lepers. I don't believe I can leave my post at this time.
Okay, well, let's go find Master Cohort then.
All right. I want to thank him. Oh, hold up. Let me do this math also.
Of course, I was 2,500. So Madrigal the cleric.
So,
His name's Magical.
Magical
Oh.
Madrigal. But there is this old, it looks like an island where some ruins are. It's like some Corinthian columns that have toppled over years and years ago. And there's a couple people talking. There's Master Kobor, and he's sitting kind of cross-legged, head bowed, outside of a small tent.
Michael, I think it's our time.
Yeah.
So
From this
we'll tell
guy.
the old guy. Yeah, fly over to the island.
Oh, very well. You said you don't want me to set her down. Is that right?
Not yet.
In fact, get higher.
Well, all right. Very well. Now you can turn into a bird too, I assume.
I turned Michael invisible so nobody sees his cool trick.
You're not here. And I send fat brainwaves at Gabe to zap him.
Yeah.
But I want him to say, "Do I look like a magician to you?"
Oh, you don't, by the way.
What does he say?
So
That's what I want to say to him.
you get to about 500 feet above the ground. He says, "Further."
Higher.
This
All
is
right.
such a bad move right now.
Wait, what is our dirigibles max height?
Yeah.
You haven't tried it yet.
Huh.
Take us up as high as you can.
High as you can.
I
Yeah.
want to tell it. I want to say, let's go to 1,000 feet and stop.
1,000 feet. He looks at this little dial that shows the altitude. All right, we'll try it. Now, usual cruising height is about 600, 500 feet or something like that. So 1,000 feet would be super, super high up.
Okay, then I want to tell him instead of that, let's do 800 because I want to avoid winds. I want to avoid the jet streams.
Jet streams. All right, very well.
Oh, not jet. Yeah, jet streams.
Well, let's see if we can go to 1,000.
The chemtrails.
At 1,000 feet, there's a little patch of turbulence that you encounter. Oh, whoa. Usually don't go this high up. Further, or shall we descend?
I'm not
1,200.
going to say anything, and I just want to, fold my arms and parachute down, or not parachute.
Oh, you want to jump off?
Yeah, I mean, if he's above kind of where Master Kobor is,
He
Are you
is,
going
yeah.
feet first or are you diving?
I'm gonna go feet first.
Okay, so you're getting higher up.
Yeah.
So what altitude do you want to jump out? Because he's continually
I
raising
say
up.
right now.
Yeah.
Right now?
About
Good, dude.
now. Yeah.
All right, is that enough, Mikhail? Zong? Mikhail! And he sees you, you want to jump off, is that right?
No, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you jump off. Well, make a D20 for balance.
All right. Lucky 20.
Michael's
Alright,
gonna
not bad,
get
not
whipped
bad.
around in the air and ragdoll.
See,
I
I
got-
imagine like he has his arms on his side and he's just spinning, like he's a
Like in a loading screen or something.
Yeah.
So
I
what-
imagine he's upside down, like he's
19
like
total.
19 total. Okay, you're able to stay upright during this, or whatever direction you want. Now make a luck roll, no modifier.
Michael, if you do this, if you put one arm down and one arm up, that's the actual way to like
9. Okay.
stay stable in the air when you're falling. I don't know if that'll
Okay.
help.
Yeah, if I can do that, then I will. That'd be sick.
So you land. You're about 30 feet away from Kobor, who's right by this tent. You land in the forest here. And
That's pretty cool, actually.
you land in a tree. It looks kind of like a tree, maybe about a foot around. And it just splinters. It just snaps. Of course, the dirt shoots up around you, and you're standing there, totally unfazed by this. Make a reflex save.
Oh, no.
One.
Not one.
Oh,
One.
dude. So you're looking all proud. You're feeling proud. But next thing you know, you feel this punch in your gut, and you are sailing through the air. Master Kobor is punching you. He's like flying through the air with you. He has defensively, preemptively struck you, thinking you're a threat. So you are flying through the air. You take 20 plus D20 damage.
Holy shit.
All right.
That 20.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that would suck. 32.
What'd you get?
32.
Oh, wow. So you definitely got a strong punch there. And the stuff you're flying, you land here.
This is like a Goku, like when he punched Majin Vegeta through that fucking mountain or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So you get launched this way. Take another D6 times 3 damage as you're flying through the limbs of these trees.
D6 times 3. Holy crap. All right. 9 more. So
I'm going to make a reflex save, or actually an intelligence check for Kobor. Not so good. He doesn't recognize you.
Oh, shit.
So you manage to get to the coast, tumbling through this. It's just a shower of water comes up. You're seeing this. You're descending now in the dirigible, Seth, and Gabe, you're flying over. And this happened within 2 seconds. So
Dude,
you're showering out
fast as fuck. He like
blast into the back of this rock. The scallops that are on the side of the rock just get scraped right off. Thankfully, your thick skin protects you. And you land in the water, just freaking stunned from Kobor. And Kobor, when you get up, Kobor's, I think I remember you.
oh, shit.
no, you're in the Yamcha pose.
Yeah. Well, I'm laid out in the water, I think.
Yeah, you float up.
Yeah.
Mikhail, is that you?
Master Kobor. Yeah.
You've grown quite strong to fall from a distance. Contraction keel, is it?
I wish I could say so, but I simply have this ring. I want to show it.
Oh, very interesting. Well, let me help you up. And he manages to hoist you out of the water, and you jump and land on this the rock.
He's literally standing on the water because his keel's gotten so good.
He basically gets back to the island and brings you over to the place where his brother, or close to the place where his brother is. Kobor tells you, Michael, that he's visiting his brother on his deathbed. Years ago, he caught an incurable disease. And so little Bobor, even though he's not little, his little brother Bobor caught a disease and went to live the last of his days in Leper Isle. So he's checking in on him. And
the healer can't help him?
No, the healer couldn't help. It's like an intestinal disease. And he wanted to spend the rest of his time, perhaps not spread it in case it's contagious. So, yeah, you guys do you want to land the dirigible around?
Yeah.
So as you're walking back through the small forest, you can see there's like a path of trees that have been kind of pushed out of the way. from this. Yeah, he's impressed though that you're able to do that, and he can sense just from when he hoisted you out of the water, you could feel that you felt a little static shock when your hands touched, and that's the keel. And so because based on the strength of that, he could tell that you're getting stronger. But he too has gotten stronger, and he apologizes a few times. He didn't recognize you, and never sneak up on an old man like that. You know, we're a little jumpy.
I'm just gonna sneak up. Did quite the opposite.
True.
Yeah, he
That's
covered a
pretty cool,
30-foot distance or he was already there waiting,
Yeah.
and he
30
saw
feet.
from the thing from the sky.
No, he didn't see you fall. He heard the noise and went into fight or flight mode. And for him, that was identify the threat and take it out. So he's happy he didn't kill you by accident. But now you guys are all there. And he says hi to Mossy. My student, it's good to see you again. And Mossy says, I'm Moss, I'm the boss. You know, doesn't even say anything. Yeah, and Jonas and Lenny are just like, what just happened? They don't know.
Oh man.
And Nigel and Nisa are, of course, they're staying in the dirigible. Actually, they take off a little bit. They're staying 10 feet away in case they need to make a quick escape.
Wow.
They say, just let us know.
We're way more powerful than the last time Lenny and Jonas saw us. These guys are probably tripping like, Michael just got punched through half the forest and he's still alive.
Michael jumped from the dirigible on top of that.
There's a person even stronger than these guys.
Yeah, we just saw like a Dragon Ball Z fight, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Michael couldn't even do it. I mean, okay, granted he got the nat 1, but
the thing about level 1, Michael would have died.
Yeah, he would be dead.
oh yeah,
Even like level 5 probably would die.
Mhm.
yeah, level 5. That was more than any of our health, I bet.
Yeah, we would have done any one of us. So that's awesome. We gotta scan him eventually.
Ooh, can I, Greg?
Say again?
I want to scan him.
Sure. Well, your scan is not powerful enough to precisely detect him, but you're
Outer break.
at least level 10. Yeah, it's basically like that. At least level 10.
It's over 3,000.
It's over 10.
Disguise their power.
How strong was a beholder? Do you guys remember? I want to say it was like 12.
Was it? Dang.
Was
I
who?
think
A
so.
beholder.
A
Oh
beholder.
no, the beholder was
I feel like it was like 9 or something.
I think it was in the
13.
teens.
I think it was 13.
Yeah.
Wait, do
14
you guys
top,
remember
you know?
how strong were those giants that we met in the Underdark?
Oh, those trolls, were they?
I think they were like
I think that's what it was. Trolls.
not that strong.
I don't think they were super strong. I think they were 10 or maybe 9.
I think we had to run away from them. Like we had no chance.
Yeah, we did.
Let me pause here for a second, guys. I'm gonna say goodnight to Chi-Chi, and but then I will return. But do be thinking about what you want to ask Kobor and what you guys want to do next.
Yeah. I think we
All right,
should
guys.
make
See
haste
ya.
and explain the situation. Although with his brother dying, he might be reluctant.
Well,
Brother. yeah. Kill it. He's like, oh no, he
Yeah.
passed at such a convenient time. Now
smothered him with the pillow. I wonder if that guy's pretty strong too. We could just maybe say, hey, take him with us. And
We
Right,
might be
that would-
reaching capacity at that point because we got Jonas, Lenny, Nigel, his wife, us 3, Sheep,
plus 2 chains. Yeah.
Masabas.
Moss. Dang, yeah, and now these 2 guys, if they come,
I think the
So-
dirigible was 12.
I think it was only 10.
Yeah.
Said, is
I
it
want
12?
to say it's like either 10 or 12, that's for sure. I think.
Well, it's gonna be super crowded.
And also, I think Jonas takes like 2 people's place because he's big as shit.
Oh yeah, and Moss.
I feel like
Oh
the
yeah,
Moss
he
dude,
weighs.
too.
Oh geez. Yeah, we've got some big boys.
We might just have to.
Yeah.
to ask him to abandon his fucking brother. And that's the only
This
way.
would be a dope fight though, guys, because we've got all, if we can get Master Crowcore to come with us too, we've got all these like people. We've never had a party of such capable people before.
Yeah, this is like a end of like story battle.
Yeah. no,
All our
for real.
friends from across our travels get regathering.
Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
I
On your
mean,
left.
we have to protect Lenny
So that's-
and Jonas at all costs. You know,
What happened, Michael?
we have to protect Lenny and Jonas at all costs.
Oh yeah, that is a
Yeah.
big goal of mine. We have to get them back to their bar in one piece.
Yeah, and 2 Chainz.
Of course, yeah.
It's
I would say those are
crazy.
genuinely my
Yeah.
3 biggest concerns, because at least the other people are like warriors that know what they're getting into, kind of.
I mean, Jonas, I mean, I think they're ready to do whatever it takes.
Well, they're ready, but also they're not as
They're
hard as
weak.
like warriors as we are. They kind of are just.
Yeah.
I think we should really be concerned also about killing Big Head in the sense that if they do die, at least it's not in vain. And
Of course, I think we'll definitely kill Big Head no matter what. I do think that's going to happen.
you think we have plot armor?
Maybe. I don't think Greg will be so forgiving, but that's why we need to really make sure we're prepared.
Yeah, I think he probably wouldn't, like, if we died, I feel like he may give us some kind of afterlife thing. And that's about as forgiving I think he would go.
Yeah, God of War, climb your way out of hell back into your body.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That is a badass. Like, it's one of the coolest things
Let's
about
think though about what's he gonna say, like, how are we gonna convince this Master Cobra?
Well, I think he's fairly reasonable. So all we have to do is like luck out, because I feel like the only thing is his brother he might be emotional about. But I mean, with the dude being such a disciplined master, I've got a feeling like he's got a good head on his shoulders and will do what's right.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all we can hope for.
Can use some strong speech checks and maybe boss the boss, convince him somehow.
Yeah, and clearly we wouldn't be in such a large party if it was for nothing. Is there any more allies that we can gather along the way? Maybe we can stop at Apoth for like a split second. I doubt we could bring anybody else with us, but we could ask them to meet us at Preacher's Point.
Let me see my map.
We need some like people like the Rohirrim or whatever the fuck those guys are called.
I don't think we have that option.
It's possible.
It's kind of on the way.
It's on the way, yeah. It's, yeah, I mean, we could ask for help from other people, but then again, like, the airship's so full.
Yeah.
We could just have them go on their own, but
Oh,
yeah,
well, we also, yeah, I mean, that is valuable time.
because there's a Loxodon and like a Grand Priest there who I'm sure is no slouch in battle.
But they might be also like, I'm dedicated to healing these people right now.
Yeah, if they do say that, then fuck it. But I'm sure we could at the very least say, give a quick rousing speech and be like, whoever wants to take out this asshole who's messing up our world, take your ships and meet us at Preacher's Point.
You could say that to the parrot, and the parrot go there.
Yeah, but who's gonna be this random parrot shows up? All right, Preacher, meet us at Preacher's Point. Anybody
I can pee real quick, sorry, man.
Okay. How's it going? Oh, are you talking about Gordon the parrot?
Yeah.
Because we're thinking about stopping by Apoth on the way and seeing if we can get anybody to head over to Preacher's Point on their own, like bring their ships and stuff, because we're gonna need assistance in battle.
We're going.
Yeah. That's my secret. I'm always gay.
Yeah, well, I don't, I guess we can go to A-pop. Whatever.
So much matters anyway.
Yeah, Big Head's just gonna kill us.
God, imagine being the fag that like comes in all mopey for D&D, just existential dread about like the campaign. Like,
I mean, I would be okay with that. Like, that's kind of
Can't do-
enthusiastic, you know, in a weird way.
can't do anything about it anyways. We might as well just give up.
That's like such a paradox.
I think that would be awesome if that was his character. Like he's just that dedicated to the bit. Like, and he's just like, I don't know.
But he constantly rolls 20s
Yeah,
or something. Like he's just all mopey and shit.
super powerful. Super powerful wizard. And he's just like,
18s across the board. Just like a monster.
Yeah.
I guess. I thought
Yeah.
I was strong.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm strong, but we can't take on Big Head. He's just too powerful.
that he is Nat 20 on everything. He's somehow just got super lucky making his character. And he's leveled it up since then too.
Greg, would you have allowed such a thing if somebody rolled all 20s on their
I don't
character?
know. Honestly, I was thinking about it. I mean, I knew that somebody was going to get bad rolls, and you got terrible rolls for your charisma. I remember you had like
Yeah.
two charisma, something like that. And that was funny because I think it's more interesting to have a bad character
Yeah.
than a powerful character at level 1. You know, like you don't want you're like you guys remember. Actually, you weren't there for this set, but you know, in the first one, you guys are like sneaking up on a bear, like it was just a small bear, and you were like scared out of your mind because you're like, this thing is gonna kill us. But now, either any one of you on a bad day can take it on.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, it's
even
like,
if
leave me
you,
alone, just fucking gravity, like wave.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And Ben was able to kill that merchant because he was so sneaky at the beginning.
yeah, that was
Huge
insane.
class.
Classic.
Yeah, Ben got us really easily set up at the beginning. Like,
True.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was great news to hear
Mhm.
about Ben at the community college and stuff like this.
Yeah,
good
He
stuff.
actually messaged me again personally and said, you know, I think he's about to move on to like university and he's, you know, about to finish classes this summer and continue studying and stuff. And I think he mentioned moving to Boone or something. So
That's great, man.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Moving on up. Last I heard, he was in a barrel. So hey, sounds like he's doing better.
Graduated from the Blue Man Group. He's like, now he just plays on the drums in Vegas all the time, and he's got like a bunch of paint.
Oh,
Oh, but no, he's red. He's in a red spice barrel. My bad.
Oh yeah, but it was purple because it was an ink barrel,
Oh,
and
yes.
then it was filled with holy spice because he like ate all the holy spice on the way over.
Greened out for like 2 years.
yeah.
So you guys are on this island and you're speaking with Kobor. He's sitting in a meditative stance. Well, not trance, but he's kind of got his hands on his knees and he's looking at you guys curiously and sizing you up. He remembers he sparred with you guys like a year ago. You seem more powerful than last time. What is it I can do for you? What do you come here for?
Master Kobor, you know, we need your help. I'm sure you've heard of Big Head. Is this correct?
This is correct, yes. Certainly a threat.
We need your help. Will you please come with us to find him and eliminate him? And I want to inform him about the whole queen thing and how he's probably, you know, producing some very formidable enemies right now.
It is concerning. Yes. Let me meditate on this. For doing so, I would be leaving my brother in his final days and also becoming involved, which is against the oath that we take as Keel users. I will need 1 day to meditate on this.
We can take one of his brother's fingers so that when he dies, you can like have him say goodbye to him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can tell that to him. I can say, if anything is.
Oh, no.
Like, I don't want to say
That
that.
means we have to take a finger from him while he's living.
No, I'll say, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be like, if anything does happen to your brother while we're gone, I can reanimate his soul for a period of time. And you can speak to him once more.
It is very kind of you to do. But it's not the afterlife that I'm concerned of. It's the final days, being in great pain and whatnot.
I understand.
Give me 1 day.
Oh, you can tell him about the pearl necklace too. Not pearl necklace. The pearl earring.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's tell him, if this is any consolation, forgive our haste, but I don't believe we have a day to spare. And I want to show him how the clam and the earring work and tell him, I don't know if this would help you like make a faster decision, but this could allow you to stay in communication with your brother the entire time, seamlessly.
It is a valuable tool. Give me half a day to meditate on this.
Sweet, that's a quicker time frame.
Okay. I just want to tell him one last thing and say, meditate on this too. The balance of good and evil is at risk.
And you know how important balance is.
This is so true.
This
is so true.
I like that.
So I want you guys to do, all three of you to do one final, negotiation check. You don't actually have to make a sentence, but just to kind of convince him. So everybody make a negotiation check. Rather, this would be a diplomacy check, but negotiation.
Chrissy, I did a bad job. I got a 3.
3 plus.
9.
9 from Gabe.
Wow.
But my negotiation is a plus 15. So
3.
Oh, geez. You guys not making the strongest case. Yeah, but literally, though, you did make a strong case just now.
that was just extra, right? Just in case.
That was just in case. If any of you rolled a 1, I would have.
It was just in case.
Sorry.
Well, he's best friends with Just in Time.
Oh my god, that's a dad joke right there, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
The comedy trio or quadrio of Greg, Seth, and Michael.
Yeah,
and Gabe.
only Gabe and I can do slapstick since I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
We do
Wait, bonk.
camera slapstick. I punch the top.
Oh yeah, and that goes through. Ooh, owie.
Yeah.
But Zoom probably like rearranges who's on top. So we're all doing this, but nobody's like.
It's all wrong. All right.
Okay. So, do you guys want to just wait the time now and meditate along with him?
Michael, I think you should join him in his meditation heal stuff.
I guess I'll meditate with him. That sounds like a good idea.
Michael, make a concentration check for that.
Not once.
Michael, your keel score goes down to 0. Now, you do not gain any keel from this 12-hour meditation.
Hey,
You're looking at
12
your
12 hours.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you were
looking at
pissed at the end.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. So Gabe and Seth, you guys, it's been a long day. The sun is going down. It's 10 p.m.
I want to suggest to Seth, to do some healing on his brother in the meantime to alleviate whatever pain
Mm,
you can.
If the other guy couldn't do anything, the one thing I can do is if he needs to like sleep or something, or if he
That's
wants.
what I mean, just
Yeah.
literally comfort, like you're not,
Hmm.
Oh, okay,
like he's not
so,
you're not gonna heal him, but try to give him some sort of.
Greg, I'll go in there and while I'll sing a lullaby to him. I do it, that's literally a spell, so I'll sing a lullaby.
I know, it just makes me like, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Go to sleep, little apex.
Go to sleep now, go to sleep. It's a lifeline here.
And I'll also if there's any like herbs that he that Master Cohort for, I don't know. I'll just do whatever.
Michael, that's a little bit loud. Right by the mic.
Sorry.
He's getting all the bad rolls out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Seth, you are able to comfort him a little bit. He is kind of waking up in fits at times, kind of a little dark blood comes up from his lips, but when he's asleep, he's at peace. But the day ends. It is now about 10:30 p.m. The island is silent. Nigel and Nisa are pretty tired right now, and they are interested to, they're kind of keeping each other awake because they're getting paid handsomely for this.
Oh, they can go to sleep because I'm more than willing to stay up. We just need them when we need them.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just need to fly, so they should get rest. That way
Gotcha.
we can get rest when we need it.
Yeah.
Damn it, what was
Actually, before he does say, hey, it's time for another payment. So do you cough up another 200 gold for him?
it? I want to pretend I can't hear him.
Excuse me, friend.
Yeah, you keep
Dwarf.
pointing your deaf ear to him.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, you're on my wrong side, huh?
Comes
I
over to
want
the
to
other.
like keep turning around as if I'm trying to see him, keeping my death sentence.
Yeah.
Make
No,
a
I'll stop messing with him. I'll give him the 200 gold.
okay.
Yeah, for that little move though, your crystal grew a little bit.
Oh yeah, be careful. So yeah, what's that, Mike?
I don't know how Gabe is able to function with this big crystal in his head, like his brain.
My neck muscles are just, I'm like a bison, dude. I just got like a big, thick neck now.
It's not so heavy that it's super unwieldy, but it is like a tennis ball. It's out there.
Brain,
And you are chipping it off like every once in a while for these potions. So.
Oh, wait, really? So can I? How much?
Well, when you do that, you do incur a risk of brain damage because it's shock right to the cranium. So
Oh man.
What?
Don't worry, my intelligence is higher now.
I just thought of a good training method, Michael, that maybe I could use on you with Keel. But I could use like my other gravity spell that like makes it like 10 times gravity or whatever, and give you a little training like area. Do like push-ups or something.
That'd be super cool, yeah.
I know that's kind of random, but it just occurred to me.
well, I've thought about it, and I will join you.
Ah! Woo! I want to celebrate, but I do want to like get serious real quick.
Oh, where'd Michael go?
Oops, sorry. Yeah, it really fits your name, huh?
Whoops.
Yeah, sorry, son of a bitch I ever known.
Richie, like making me quit out. I don't know. It says
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're super quiet, Michael.
Account. Hello?
Is it making you quit your account, Michael? Like right now, or is it?
Yeah. No, it's just been making me do that.
Huh.
Every time I quit for no reason, it's like, and come back really quick just because, I don't know, sometimes.
Yeah, that's fine.
7 issues. Maybe need to update soon.
Could be some issues. Let's deal with that when we have to deal with that another time. For now, Master Kobor is willing to join you guys on your quest.
Awesome. I want to thank him greatly and I want to say I know how hard of a decision this was, but thank you.
Yes,
And I still want to offer him in the meantime,
Don't do it.
Good offering.
Just the communication, the shell, so that he can at least talk to his brother.
That's such a good item, though.
But we'll come back to it. I'm not giving it to him, and I don't think he's
I
gonna
know.
be so dishonest as to keep it.
Part of my
Just a big
meditation
hat.
was thinking about this. I know that I could be of no help. It's time that I joined in a quest that can make a difference.
Okay, well, I guess then say your final goodbyes. That sounds kind of harsh. Say goodbye to your brother. We must hurry.
And
He's-
I'm willing to like, so I'm willing to give him like a scroll if he wants me to, and you know, whatever scroll he wants. And I hate to say it like this, but he could even, if he wants to go,
Oh, like he just lightnings himself.
like I can also be a life drain. I do a life drain one for him.
Whoa.
Put it up, and it can, you know, if that's what he wanted. But
Mm.
that's for you to discuss with him, and I don't want to promote suicide. I think it's best if he just goes naturally.
So he does, he actually does speak with his brother about this, and he tells you all the spells. You tell Kobor, and he tells the brother. The brother does say, life drain scroll, just in case I need it.
He's gonna use it the second he
I'm
No!
going to.
Lullaby, you were so kind to guide me to sleep. Give me a scroll of lullaby.
Okay, I'll
just trick him with the lightning scroll anyways.
That'd be funny.
I can do both. I'll do both for you. And
Well, he doesn't. He actually tells you, no, I've had a change of heart. He does not want the life drain.
okay, you got it then. I'll give you a level. That'll be a level 1 lullaby. I'll put you right to sleep, buddy.
Thank you.
And then I'll play. I want it to be like when he does touch it. I want the song to be one day. It'll be one day.
Okay. So he hears that the little music notes drift off from the paper, and you know, he's real happy about that. Okay.
Use the same energy when we were singing that previous point.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that again, by the way. No, I'm serious. I do think that's Michael and I discussed it, I think on Apex, maybe with you, Seth, but I think the way to lure, like when the time comes to get Big Head there or to get his attention, we're gonna have to like have them all sing again, because I think the high positivity attracted him.
Yeah, I think people might be weary of that now that they know that pattern. I don't think they'll like us coming back there like, hey, let's get the guy here again. Let's get
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
let's
And-
attract danger one more time, like we did last time we were here.
And now, like, we're basically hated for our trickery, so that's like a
Jeez,
double.
yeah.
We've lost some clout there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we should just go and let him show up because he knows where they're at. He knows what's going on. He'll be there when he needs to be there.
All right.
So-
well,
Yeah.
I guess we should head on our. Oh, are we stopping by Apoth?
Yes.
By the way, Greg, what is that? Top right, is that volcano?
You don't know what that is. It was a big pit.
Want to ask Cohort about it?
No time.
Kobor?
Yeah, Cohort.
So you take off and you do pass by it, you point it out. He tells you that is a place where they dump the dead. Is a red mud which is believed to absorb a lot of the sickness in the corpses. And because so many people bring their sick out here, and the sick cannot dig their own graves, they simply dump the bodies, and those who are willing and able dump themselves there.
We should, we should come back here because I want to get some of that red mud for potion making.
Oh my God.
Well, you can, Gabe, as a bird, fly down and then
I'll do that then real quick, Greg.
okay.
Dude, please be careful. You might
Now
get
make a
Oh, really?
fortitude save as you're diving down, though.
5 plus 20.
You have incurred a small disease. So you do get a vial of this stuff. So you get, I mean, what do you call this? You have 6 ounces of leper mud. And
Gabe got tuberculosis. That's why it's a small disease. He's gonna start coughing soon. I'm just kidding.
God damn it. Such a fucked up person. Like I just hey, what's this? I'm gonna go towards all the dead bodies and shit. Come back like with just disease. Damn it.
Gabe, you're quarantined.
so you do have a shivering sickness. It's for D6 minus 1 day. Actually, no, D4 days.
Do not
Wait, what?
do not go anywhere near those old people.
I'm gonna kiss the old people in their sleep. So what is it? Roll D6 4 times?
No, it's a D4. Just roll a D4, and it's that many days that you have this disease.
That's the triangle? God
That's
damn
the
it.
triangle, a little pyramid. Or a little.
2.
All right, 2 days. So on the 20, it is now I think, well, you're taking off, it's 21st, it's the evening of 21st.
So
So,
it'll be like the 23rd in the evening.
yes, that's correct.
So go to sleep, sleepyhead.
And you're shivering. So for now, you have 10 less HP, and you are weary. So doing strength checks, doing dexterity checks, you're going to take a disadvantage on those.
I'm just gonna sleep until we get to Preacher's Point then.
Yeah,
Okay.
sleep. Stay away from the old folks.
Oh, Nigel and Niece. Nigel and Niece are not too old, but they're a little cautious of this shivering that you're doing. You come back and you're shivering, and well, it's not that fast, but they do ask about it. So you're now flying through the air you've said farewell to Leper Isle. Kobor says goodbye to Bobor, and he speaks a little bit with Mossy, but Mossy is not the conversationalist, so there's not much to say.
Doesn't
where-
Kobor have more brothers?
You don't believe so?
Oh, maybe I'm just thinking of Binks.
That's right. Yeah, you learned about Sage Blinks somewhere in the mainland.
Yeah, so I want to I want to ask Master Kobor a question.
What can I do you for?
I say, how long have you been studying Keel?
Since I was a child. My
How-
father was a Keel user. So I've been doing this for many, many years. About 50 years.
Ah, very cool. Okay. I want to say that's freaking awesome.
Was your father your master?
I suppose you could say that. Yes.
Was he better than you?
Than I am now, no.
Interesting.
I'm gonna say, so as a kid, I bet you thought you'd never get there.
That's true. That's the advice I give the new Keel users. Never give up, despite how far away the flag may be.
I'll just say,
I'll just go back to bed. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know what else to say.
Yeah, you're shivering. Wow, that's good advice. But Gabe, you can make a potion if you'd like in this downtime.
Hold on.
Cool. And Michael,
I got a shit ton of stuff.
I'll be flying the ship, Greg.
okay.
How about one of you guys make a potion for me? I'll read you my ingredients and make a good choice.
Michael, you're gonna have to do it since since I'm flying the ship.
Okay. We
So
have
I've
people
got-
be hired though to fly the ship.
They're sleeping because they flew all night for us.
No,
Oh,
I
they're
think they
resting.
slept the 12 hours Kobor was meditating.
I think they did rest during that time. Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah,
they should
yeah.
be rested.
Yeah, so that's fine. I'll just
Otherwise, what are we paying them for?
Yeah, you're right. We'll let them fly.
And you do need to rest, because I think you used a level 5 spell
Yeah,
earlier.
alright, so I'll rest then, and then, yeah, but still.
So you're flying through the night, and it is now 3 a.m. And it is the
Okay.
22nd of summer.
So Michael's do the potion real quick.
So
Oh, and tell me, where are you flying? Where are you flying to?
Apoth.
Apoth. Straight to Apoth you go. Okay. Bing. All right. Yeah, you're flying along the coast of the vegan countryside, the coast. So you're not quite at Wavetown yet, but you'll pass it soon.
Can I whisper to the one of the people to go, hey, say you can see your house from here.
Oh, I believe I can see my house from here.
That's what I hired you for. Because the silly joke you always hear in movies. I can see my house from here.
what's a movie?
What's a movie? Yeah.
All right.
Gnomish Light Show. So what's your potion going to be there?
So I want Michael or Seth to make a potion. So I got a shark tooth, a tiger tooth, night vision mushrooms, speed beans, 10 pounds of blue cave lichen, 19 orc teeth, goblin moss, stone guardian brain, leviathan cerebellum.
I say do the shark tooth and the cerebellum.
Wait, that's a thing. I only have one, and that's from that giant nautilus we killed. I feel like I should save that until I have a little bit better advice. I'm gonna inquire about it. But I do, the ones that I do have more of is I also have a cup of scarlet crab jelly, vampire teeth, ectoplasm, bristle leaf, queen orc blood, 16 ounces of limb regeneration gel, which is, I don't want to use too much of, but might make a crazy potion.
Yeah,
That's that stuff I bought from the healer just now, Greg.
well,
And 6 ounces of leper mud.
Maybe mix the leper mud with the orc queen blood,
Oh.
and maybe you'll
Maybe
mix
some of
with
that
a
jelly.
poison.
An orc tooth, maybe? Like if we keep it like orc or
Orc tooth.
bad stuff based.
the orc will do rage.
Oh, that is true. That is true. So maybe let's try something else than the orc teeth. So Michael, you said leper mud,
Yeah. And
queen orc blood.
Then maybe vampire teeth.
I was thinking something like that, or ectoplasm. We could always just try both.
Fuck it, try both.
All right. You
So
heard
what
that,
is-
Greg?
So tell me again.
So
In the amounts too.
I guess 1 ounce of leper mud for each of these potions.
Okay.
1 ounce of queen blood for each of these potions. And then the difference will be a vampire tooth for one, and then an ounce of ectoplasm for the other.
You said a vampire tooth.
Yep. And an ounce of ectoplasm.
Okay.
I gotta pee really bad. I'll be back in just a moment.
Okay. Because you're making the potion, once you roll for Gabe for a luck.
For luck.
Yeah,
For each one or just one of each?
for each one.
All right. 8.
8. Okay. All right, cool.
Second one, Michael?
Yes, in the second one. Make another roll.
12.
Okay. All right. So in this case, what is it? The it's using Gabe is able to discern that the eighth potion he's ever made, it's a combination of leper mud and orc queen blood. The ectoplasm is kind of dissipates as he tries to combine it. It doesn't work.
But it still creates something, right? With the orc blood
And the leper mud, yes, combines those first two ingredients. But for the second one, it combines the leper mud and the vampire tooth. So let's see what the effects are.
with the orc blood as well.
No. So for the second potion, it's a leper mud, orc blood, orc queen blood, and vampire tooth. So the queen blood is not used in the second potion.
Okay. Say Forgotten's delirium.
It's sort of just he's not powerful enough to use to do that, or rather he learns that he can only do two potion effects at the same time. Two ingredients. So something he learned there. Okay.
You can only do two potion effects at the same time.
What do you mean?
That's what you just realized. Apparently, we had the roll for you.
Oh, okay.
But you realize that you can only do two ingredients at a time. For it to be most effective. If you get really high lucky rolls, I guess you might get used third.
If I level up my alchemy, can I do 3?
Maybe.
Possibly, but you know for sure in the near future you can only do two effects, two ingredients.
So the
Well,
second,
can I choose what 2 ingredients then for the potions I want to activate?
From now on you can, but it took you these two potions to realize that.
Oh, dang. So I basically just made 2 of the same potion.
No. So you learn that one of the effects of leper mud is aggravate existing disease. So if you have an existing disease and you have some of this leper mud, it's going to accentuate that.
Okay.
Um,
Wait. So I'm sorry if I'm misunderstanding. I can only use.
two ingredients at a time.
Okay. So, but this is what I'm learning from the ingredients that I used, is what you're explaining.
No, because you try to use two of them, but you notice that in both times you couldn't use all of them.
yes.
So that's why I was asking if I made 2 of the same potions. I started with leper mud and queen blood.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but both one you did the leopard, you just did the vampire tooth with one, and then the other one was the orc blood.
Yeah, so I was hoping I at least got like the effects of those.
You did.
Okay, sorry.
All good. So orc queen blood.
Go on.
I need to see what the effect of this is. Okay.
Michael, you look like you're just like having a really good dream for a second because you're just smiling and it looked like your
I
eyes.
was smiling and thinking about them.
Yeah, your hands kept coming up and they were doing this while you're sleeping.
What's that?
But you're like you're rolling a joint.
Oh,
It's like
Oh.
like a dog. It's like you see his legs twitching, but it said it's you, but it looks
Yeah.
like rolling the joint.
he's ripping a bong, like just doing all
Yeah.
In the sleep, like.
stoner thing. Imagine the guy that does it on purpose during the sleepover because he thinks like it's cool. or
Oh
something.
my gosh.
Dude, we know
That
you're
would be
awake.
The
What?
lamest thing
I
ever.
was you smoking.
Yeah, somebody heat up the nail, please. Huh? What was I saying? Did I really say that? Whoa.
Oh wow, dude, that hash looks like some fire. What?
Well, I really said I wanted a high temp dab. I always go low temp.
Yeah, but I was just sleepwalking, bro. I didn't just like I smoked this rest of your shit on purpose, dude. I was sleepwalking.
Whoa, you're saying I took a shit and didn't flush how many times? I don't know, dude. In my dream, I always have this sign in the bathroom that say if it's brown, let it mellow.
Ew. Yeah, don't never flush. I just taped up the flusher.
Greg, there is so
Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
ask you, Michael.
Eugene is known, it's a hippie. You used to be kind of like, hippie-ish, and still is in a lot of ways, for sure. Kind of like Asheville in that way. But
Uh-huh.
my coworker, I don't know, he knew these guys, went over to their house, and they were like these hippie-ish kind of people.
what?
But they didn't. They got mad at him for flushing the toilet because it was just full of shit, like and piss.
What?
And they got mad at him.
Why they were making
yeah.
a science experiment in there?
I think they were just like, oh, the water,
What's the end goal there? The end goal would be
The
to
rainforest is dying.
Dude, we're into the drought right now.
Yeah, actually, all the water you've been drinking is from our toilet. So
Yeah, we filter it really well.
Ugh.
We have a bunch of bamboo filters that
Yeah.
Disgusting.
You just put a life straw up to it.
ah, yeah, they bat away the turd in there.
with the stick.
Oh, get that out of here.
Dude, I'm thirsty. They just like spin it into a cup and bring it to you.
Oh. Yeah, open your mouth. Maybe burning it to you because we don't use cups here.
Dude, I don't think I could help. I would be grossed out, but I don't think I could help but like burst out laughing if I went into somebody's bathroom. Like, even if I wasn't super good friends with them, but I like became coworker friends, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll chill at your house. And you walk in, and it's just like full of shit.
Yeah.
And then they get mad. You flushed. I'm leaving. And
Here's the real question. Here's a real question. So you go over to this chick's house. You are having an awesome time. She's cool. You guys are just really getting along, and she's beautiful. You go to the bathroom. This same situation is there.
So she
What do you
gets
do?
mad if I flush.
And she is just like, yeah, sometimes I forget to flush, but it looks like it's been multiple times where this thing is.
Dude, I would have to get out of there because, not to be too gross, but anatomically, the butthole is quite close to the vagina. So if she's pooping and there's a bunch of splashing and stuff, I'm not getting near that thing.
Yeah. That's
Fair point.
Also,
okay,
I'm constantly tripping up. I don't even keep my toothbrush in the bathroom because I hate thinking of like flushing and all the particles and shit going in the air.
yeah.
So
I used to keep my toothbrush on the ground besides the toilet. I no longer keep it there.
Yeah, because particles settle. What is it? They rise with the heat. The bacteria.
Yeah. So you keep it on the ceiling. That's the worst place for it.
Great. Okay, is she an elf, an orc, or is she a gnome?
Yeah, she's a sand elf. Super hot, dude.
She like levels of hot.
So
funny.
Okay. I'm sorry about the poo-poo talk. Let's get back to business here. All right, you get 2 potions, and they're very interesting potions. The first potion you made is a poison of amplify blood disease. So if you give this to someone, they will have a amplified blood disease. So if they have a blood sickness, so if they have a blood sickness of some kind, they will probably die of it.
But it does nothing if they don't have such a disease.
As far as you can tell, yeah, doesn't seem to have any effect. You learned that you learned that the Orc Queen blood causes blood to grow acidic. That's the effect.
Huh.
And you learn from Vampire Tooth that it is an invisibility is the primary effect.
Dang.
Hold up, Greg. I'm writing these down. I'm sorry. Give me just one moment.
All good.
And I'm sorry, Vampire Teeth do what again?
Vampire Teeth do invisibility, crush vampire teeth.
That's awesome.
So the second potion you make is the potion of the booby-trapped patient. So you give this to someone. If a cleric or a doctor tries to operate on them, that person is cursed.
Wait, dang it, too much to write. Okay, what was the first potion? I wrote the effects down, but what's the name of the potion?
Poison of amplified blood disease.
The other one is a potion of amplified blood disease plus.
Well, actually, no, that's not the way the alchemy works. So it's not in addition to, it combines the effects. So because Vampire Tooth had invisibility and Leper Mud has the effect of aggravate existing disease, you combine the two, like invisibility meaning non-detection. And so that causes you to really, you have no idea what is going on with this patient. And if you're a cleric, you are cursed trying to touch them.
So if you're a cleric, what determines you're a cleric? Like your alignment with a certain god, or
well, no. If you're trying to heal them. So if Seth did a song of restoration on someone who'd been booby trapped like this, then he would be basically have whatever disease they had.
Oh,
dude,
man.
this is what we could have used if we had it back on Preacher's Point, but that's just thinking more sinister, I guess. But if we had done that, the guy, when what's his name tried to heal him, probably would have gotten the disease. Do you guys see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she wouldn't have been able to heal him. He would have just like.
He wouldn't have been able to snitch and then like been like, I was poisoned by these.
They would have just reversed time like they did last time.
Yeah.
Not if they continued to see that he was. Oh, I guess you're right. You're right.
They would just reverse time and been like, Jesus Christ, and then you did this, it would have been even worse.
So what's it called?
Yeah, you guys are diabolical. This is the potion of the booby trapped patient. So if you are trying to heal someone who has taken this potion, whatever effects they have, whatever diseases they have, get transferred to you.
Wow.
Now, what does ectoplasm do, Greg?
Ectoplasm is fortify magic.
All right. Sorry, I want to make sure I have those written down so I don't have to keep asking whenever I make potions, like, what's this do again? What's this do?
And let me send this to you in a over Facebook.
Yeah, this week I really need to make sure. Greg, I've mentioned it I think a couple times, but I keep forgetting. Do you think maybe even when we're playing like Minecraft or something sometime that we could revise my character? Because I do think I missed a couple of level ups.
Okay.
What is it? And I just want to like solidify some of the things and make sure I'm not mistaken.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I just have a lot of shit scratched out and stuff. So I've been using this sheet since like, I usually write a date on them, but I don't know if I did this time. Yeah, I don't think I did this time. But anyways, let's continue.
All right, gang, you got 2 new potions, and you're still shivering, Gabe. You're not feeling good.
No, I'm good.
Michael, you've been meditating. Kobor's been teaching you a little bit about Keel. So make a intelligence check. It's above 13. Was it above 13?
Yeah.
Can I use luck?
19
Nice.
total.
You get 1 Keel point.
What?
So he teaches you. You've been doing Keel a little bit wrong with the meditation. So you gain 1 Keel point.
Is Moss meditating with them?
Moss is not. No, he's sort of just sitting still and staring. He's not meditating. He's just thinking about something.
Can I read his mind?
Sure.
Wait, I don't have I need to buy more amethyst. I don't have like a throwaway gem I can use.
Gonna get the one that I bought outside again. Just
Right.
I'm really good by the gutter, so I was separate. Thank you.
Okay. Well, all right, guys, you've made it some more of the distance. Since 10, it's been another 12 hours of flying. You passed Wavetown. You're passing by Buckwheat now.
Do we notice any differences as we travel?
It looks like there's been some attacks on Buckwheat.
And how recent?
Not too recently, but you definitely see some collapsed buildings. And
Right.
you think this looks like the work of Big Head.
Well, let's keep going.
Okay. Okay, it is now about 4 p.m. and you're coming up, getting closer to Apoth. You're passing by those twin islands. There's still that mist around, I believe it was Dandarium, that you visited before. There was the island they worship. They have all the cemetery there. Coming up, it's now about 9 p.m. and you are arriving in Apoth once again.
Thanks.
Now, Apoth has not been attacked. You don't see any carnage here. If there was, then it's been cleaned up.
Great, that's awesome. Ooh, I think I want to pass by Motion Master Takemi's lab, if you guys don't mind, to have him take a look at some of, or it's a she, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Take a look at some of my ingredients. Maybe see if I can get a quick lesson and upgrade my alchemy.
Yeah, that's totally doable. Nigel and Nisa asked you guys if now we'll be heading on home to vegan soon now, won't we?
No.
I thought it was a 4-day venture.
Hasn't it only been 2 days?
Why don't you guys tell him 4 days?
Well, that was originally, I don't know why actually, but yeah, I don't know.
I said, I came up with 4 days just because I didn't think you'd be gone, like, figured 4 days time frame would be long enough.
Yeah, but we also did say before we left that we were just gonna leave him stranded basically wherever we ended up.
I think we can take him back home.
No, fuck that, dude. Wait, this is important. We
No,
just
I'm
need to
not-
get to Preacher's Point.
I'm not
and
saying
then-
right now, I'm saying like after we take care of everything. we can-
Oh, for sure. But they're gonna be bitching about it. So in the meantime, we're just gonna ditch him at Preacher's Point or Ape. I've only paid him 400, so I would assume that the third day hasn't ended just yet. Still, like I think we're on the third day, aren't we?
Yeah, he's Nigel is actually about to ask you for the 200 because it's night of the. It's been he gets paid at the beginning of the day and it begins at night. So he's well, sir, if you wouldn't mind, my payment would be appreciated.
Never. I do the ear thing again.
So he's got 600 gold from that. But yeah, you guys are in Apoth. It is night, so things are quiet. Some people come out to see you, and things look like things are going pretty well here. So let's come back to,
Who's the leader here again? The preacher guy?
yes, that was Father Pashka. Yes.
Father Pashka. And do we know where his Boxdon friend is? I also can't remember his name.
He works with Takemi.
Oh, okay. Okay. I want to head to Potion Master Takemi.
Okay. Okay, so you head to Takemi's lab. There's a lot of these tents around, kind of with the perfumes. But things have kind of calmed down a little bit for her. Not as much activity, and of course it's night. So it seems like some of the tents have been boarded up and closed down. Takemi's asleep. The lab is closed.
Oh, I want to just post up. I'll sleep outside the door of the lab. Just not leaning on the door, just like right next to the door.
Okay. How about you guys, Michael, Seth? What do you want to do?
I'll just wait around, I guess.
You guys
Or I
can go
guess
to the
maybe
temple
I'll
and see-
come with them to Takami's place because I want a bunch of healing potions.
Okay.
I have 10 gold.
That's it?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
I've had 10 gold.
As Seth says that, I want to clutch my coin purse.
Shivering. I'm allergic to broke boys.
Oh,
So-
great. Am I healed from my shivering disease?
Not yet. It'll be the evening of the 23rd as you are that
That's
runs
this
its
coming
course.
day.
Yeah. So like in 24 hours, you'll be healed. Right now, you're just kind of leaning up against the wall, posted up, chilling. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a quiet night. So you guys sleep through the night, and you're awoken at 6 a.m. by Potion Master Takemi. Behind her is Han Thao, kind of looking at you curiously. And Takemi
I'm gonna
says,
scramble to my feet and bow.
well, hello, Garb. What are you doing here?
Master, we happen to be passing by, and I just want to summarize the whole, because okay, can I do it? When was the last time that we saw these guys?
Let's see.
Because it's been like quite some time. I'll let you know when this finishes. I really want to, but honestly, spent a lot of money on vacation, so I don't know if I should.
It was 110 days ago when you last saw them.
Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, so I'll tell him. Wait, do you know if that's before or after our initial encounter with Big Head? And I turned into a dragon and shit.
Hmm.
Turn into a dragon. What a cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
I literally teabagged Big Head, if you guys remember.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
And then he fucked you up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I lost my toes. That's how I lost one of my toes. He
Yeah.
fucking I stepped on him and he like blasted straight through.
dang.
He it was not Big Head was not a threat. The biggest threat was the vampire thing, and you guys basically, since you brought the cure, yeah, you guys last time you were in this place, you were experimenting with the Dezuman cube, and you had just lost all your spells, Gabe. Do you remember that? And so you spoke with Bismala, and you got some spells from Han Thao through paying some money.
Yes.
Do you remember this?
Dang, so it has been a while. Wait, but still, is that before or after the fight?
The fight with who?
After. With
No,
Big
this
Head?
that was before you even encountered Big Head.
Dang, okay, wow. So, oh yeah, because it was during that fight that the Nubian Queen was destroyed.
We haven't been back since we've lost the Nubian Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want to tell her our adventures from then, every arc.
Do you want to? I'm going to assume you're omitting the illegalities.
Yes.
I want to admit my shame and say that I need to get rid of mention that I intend to get rid of the crystal again, and that I renounce my ways, but that there's still no excuse for my sins.
Oh, man.
Hope that bless you. And
So
hope
one of the
that,
sins would be like, I mean, let me just scroll here a little bit, see what happens next up. Like the first one, after you come across Big Head. Wait a minute, actually.
God, what of it?
Oh yeah, you guys robbed and killed a merchant for the trident. Do you guys want to talk about that? And there was also the thing with this Isle of Song where you burned down the library.
Want to tell them all that?
No, not all of our sin, not all of my sin. Just about Preacher's Point, because I do want to try to convince them to come with us. I just want to tell them.
I'm happy that you were the one to bring this up, because I had heard from Father Pashka. He'd received a letter from Cedric, who was just beside himself with grief who told him that you've done some mischievous thing, poisoning some archbishop?
He was a dickhead, but is no excuse.
What can I help you with? Do you need potions?
I was hoping you could examine some of my ingredients and perhaps educate me a bit further. But most importantly, I was honestly hoping that you two could lend your assistance in Preacher's Point. There's a battle to come, and it is of the utmost importance that we have all the people like of utmost capability, a potion maker, weapons. We really need all we can get. I know I am not the best person, but my intentions with this are true.
Or even worst case scenario, if they'd even be willing to give us like some crazy potion that gets us in our battle.
Yeah. Ideally, they could come though.
Now, what is in Preacher's Point? How do we know that this battle is going to take place there?
Big Head is looking for the physical manifestation of Connery.
Oh yeah, we should go a little into that. I want to explain how we met Baby Leary and the guiding and all of the signs that, and just like Seth's dream, just everything that led us on this path. These aren't just coincidences. We've been, as odd as it may seem, this motley crew has been sent on a mission to save the world, I truly think.
It is true that these individuals have been involved with large-scale world-affecting events. Very interesting. This is the Loxodon talking. Potion Master Takemi does not want to leave her post. She's working on distributing the cure for the vampirism, and it's going very well. But she's just working on another shipment to be sent out to different locations.
I want to say, I want to ask if because Berryberg was the potion. That's where they got this device. So I just want to ask, like, how have you guys been since the destruction of Berryberg?
Well, we have been unaffected. Interestingly enough, we've heard news that Berryberg was destroyed, overrun with orcs. Part of my work is developing anti-orc serums, stuff that perhaps could poison them. I've had no success. They're very hardy creatures.
I was going to ask, how have you guys remained unattacked?
Being an island is a great thing. Orcs are not intelligent creatures. They're not good at building boats, and they cannot swim except at short distances. So being on Apoth is a safe place.
I want to tell them a little bit about orcs, how they're immune to illusion spells. And I also want to say how if they don't eat within a certain time frame, they die, like they become bad bloods. And talk about like how queens reproduce orcs, just to give a little bit more insight into orcs, if maybe that could help them out with the studies.
Thank you.
I want to also mention to her that I've been to Akaros, and the situation is
just as bad as you thought it was.
Yeah, just as bad as you thought it was. But the crazy part is that honestly, this other thing is more pressing matter, because the orcs are just going to take over the lands. It doesn't matter how many potions you make if your deliveries keep getting taken out by orcs, and eventually, I wouldn't doubt that they will become seafaring orcs and then coming for you guys. I don't want to fearmonger, but I would.
They're bad at making boats, but they can definitely build a bridge.
Or they would just steal boats. They take over.
Oh yeah, that's right.
From what I've heard, and Father Pashka could tell you more about this if he's willing to speak with you. I'm sure he's upset. I've heard that the orcs in the stubborn mountains have been fought back. After running through the resources the dwarves have holed up in their homes, in their fortresses underground. Mhm.
Not to toot our own horn, but it was due a lot. Not, I mean, they definitely had a very big part, but our assistance totally helped.
Yeah, we blocked off one of their secret paths, and
Mhm.
I don't say this to like, be boastful or whatever.
braggadocious.
There you go. I just want to, express the urgency. I understand if she still wants to stay, but I would urge that she reconsider. What does the Loxodon, what does damn it, you just said his name. Give me 1 second.
Honthau.
Honthau, what does he say?
He's kind of he feels like the safest place is away from the mainland. He thinks Preacher's Point is not as safe because they could come across and just
Well, I assure you
get
it's
to the
not
mainland.
safe. That's why we need you.
Why don't you bring why don't you bring little Leary and her family here?
It's too late. And Purchase Point has created a force field around it that is constantly reinforced by magic users.
Yeah.
So there is a very strong level of protection. In fact, we don't intend to fight in Preacher's Point, but merely outside of Preacher's Point.
Yeah, orcs cannot leave, like, cannot enter the barrier.
Make an intelligence check when you say that.
Yeah, you're right. I do know that it's specifically for Big Head. Actually, so I feel like that would probably.
Oh yeah. Well, that was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But if you tell him that it's a specific orc force field, he's more interested in possibly joining.
Okay.
Honthau.
So we will mention that.
Yeah.
And I also, sorry, Greg, this just occurred to me. This is a little bit random, but I want to ask him, would you happen to have any of the potion that Loxodons need when they're away from USP? There's a Loxodon in need in Haven Falls who has been deprived of this potion for quite some time, and we're hoping to rescue him before he succumbs to, withdrawal.
Li Tsung. I have a pen pal of mine. He hasn't responded for some time, though. I feared the worst. It's good to hear that he was prevented from killing himself. It's very hard for us to be so far away from our home. It's the curse of the Loxodon, which you may remember. Certainly we do.
But do you have a potion for him?
I do have a single vial. I've been sipping on it in these dark times. It's easy to get down.
Could you perhaps also tell me the ingredients involved? I could maybe help replicate it.
Let's see.
You're gonna need the eye here.
Yeah, the most just like 3 ingredients of unobtainium.
Yeah, you got an eye beholder.
So Takemi is able to tell you about this. She's looked at the potion before, trying to make some more. There's a very rare crystal jellyfish, or rather, a crystal jellyfish and ectoplasm is the potion.
Oh,
Nice. So I got a good bit of ectoplasm, just need crystal jellyfish, I guess. So Greg, my final, and I hope I'm not going too much in here, guys, so interrupt me if you wish. I just want to figure out what 2 or 3 of my ingredients do. So I have like some unique items since last time we saw her. Being
this one makes you good spanky though. Goblin mom spank you go goblin mode.
the
Go goblin mode, yeah.
the Stone Guardian brain.
Stone Guardian brain.
Tell her I just found it.
You want it in a card game.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's way more believable. I'll tell her that. I want it in Lucky City in a card game.
This is the brain of an elf, some kind of elf.
Oh, whoa. I was told it was the brain of a giant stone guardian
Yes.
that wandered the outside of the city.
No, this is the brain of an elf. I'm not sure how it's been preserved like this for so long. You say it's the stone guardian. I don't understand.
Interesting.
Ancient elves.
Is
serve
this any
themselves.
use? What'd you say, Michael?
I feel like some kind of ancient elf race made it.
Maybe the elf was used as like a fake body to like a conduit for the stone guardian or something.
Yeah, maybe like
Could be true.
I want to ask, what use is it alchemically?
If you allow me to perform a small test, if I have a sample of it, I could tell you.
How long does that
Sure.
take?
Sure. Could I get the potion if she concocts it?
If you pay for my other ingredients to help suss out what it is.
Okay, well, yeah, let's make a potion using your intuition, and I'll buy it if I think it'll be useful.
Let's see here.
You make a potion of turning to stone guardian.
Ha!
What the hell is a stone guardian?
That'd be funny.
What they say, fight fire with fire.
Okay, so you learn, she actually tells you that the potion came out as a failure. It has not really any useful effect. But the effect of the Stone Guardian brain, which is actually an elfish brain of some kind, allows you to communicate with mushrooms. So the effect of the Stone Guardian brain, you can communicate with mushrooms.
Does that include like all fungi?
Yes.
That's pretty
Dang.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's
sweet.
crazy strong, yeah.
I think the largest living organism on the planet is a fungus. So like, imagine walking into a forest, like it speak to the entire forest, depending if it's in the forest.
And you'll need to use it. So that's the base effect. So if you can combine that with another spell, or rather another ingredient that doesn't totally, cause the effect to go wacko, then you could do that.
Wait, do I have to combine it? Can I not just use a base liquid and then have it just do its, okay.
You have to
Wait, I
combine
have
it.
to combine it?
Have to combine it with some other ingredient.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What's the other ones?
Leviathan's cerebellum.
And I want to brag like, yeah.
Oh, wow. This will be interesting.
This is incredible. So it's during this, it takes an hour for the first one. For the second one, it took an hour as well. So it's now midday on the 23rd of summer.
So now Gabe should be healed because you said evening.
That's correct.
Oh, no,
Yes.
evening.
So by evening, you'll be healed. But yes, today. Leviathan cerebellum is a permanent increase to wisdom and strength if you eat this. So depending on how much, it depends on how much you eat of it. So if it is one of those things you just eat by itself.
Dude, you could give that to Michael right now.
No, he's strong enough.
No, well,
Wait.
that's the thing. He's even stronger now.
Repeat it again.
So if you eat this, so let's just say you eat the entire package that you have. How much do you have actually, Gabe?
I think the entire cerebellum, that's all that was written down.
Okay. If you eat the entire thing, that's going to be an increase of 4 strength and 4 wisdom.
Michael, you gotta eat this.
No.
I think you should give it to Michael.
Oh, dude,
Because what
you give it
with
to
strength
me.
and wisdom, Gabe?
Dude, I saw
But
the
I'm not
stuff.
completely sure what's going to happen if you do. You may have some other side effects.
Might turn into like a freaking squid man.
Also, Michael doesn't have potentially
Jones.
doesn't have the fortitude to consume it.
Fortitude. What's your fortitude, Gabe?
This is like
20.
20 or something. Is it plus
20?
20?
I think, yeah, I think it's just flat 20 because that
Cool.
I remember pushing fortitude
Holy crap.
as a skill the most.
That's true.
I've got 12. What are your guys' other ones?
I have to see 1 second.
I only have 2 fortitude, 11 willpower.
That's why I always eat shit, guys.
Yeah, that's training. Meditating on food.
5 reflex.
And 5 reflex, Seth.
Yeah,
So 2, 5, and 11.
he's got a whole 20.
18.
Oh wait, guys, I'm a piece of shit liar. I have a 7. What I do have a 20 in is concentration. So Greg
Okay.
penalized me.
Or
That's totally my fault.
Constitution?
Even though I actually do think I have a higher fortitude than 7, though. But penalize me in whatever you see fit, because that was my mistake. In my head, for some reason, I kept thinking I had 20 fortitude, but it is in fact concentration.
Okay.
I have 12 fortitude.
Well, fortitude.
Oh shit, Michael could
So-
probably eat that, dude.
Yeah, the more you eat of this, the higher of a score you'll need to roll. So
geez.
if you want to separate it amongst yourselves, you can do that. So each portion, you know, if you divide it into 4, a quarter of the cerebellum is going to increase 1 strength and 1 wisdom permanent.
So
Michael gets 2 then.
yeah, that's part of what I wanted to figure
Oh,
out.
man.
Because
If I get 4, I'll have 32 strength.
But if you get 4, you'll have, if you just have 2 of them, you're gonna get 30 strength.
Yeah, I'll have 30. Nuts.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of it, but I do honestly want. But Greg, what I was saying is, I feel like my fortitude should definitely be higher. I might not have been adding points to my saves because I feel like even in total, to be level 12, my saves are only willpower level 9, reflex level 1, and fortitude 7. I don't even think that's the right amount of points.
I feel like, yeah, your
be
willpower would
allocated.
match. I feel like your willpower would match Seth's, but I don't know. I feel like in that case, then maybe it should be increased, but
Because we get 5 points each level, right?
Well, we have 22 minutes
No.
left. Let's watch all of our episodes real quick.
oh
No,
yeah. So
I don't
let's,
wanna
yeah, let's, I think, Gabe, why don't we, you and I talk about this? Let's set some time
Okay,
aside
okay.
and we'll knock it out and see what, you know, what the issues are and get you back up to level 12 where you should be.
Sounds good. The thing is, the level does say 12, but it just
But you want to
doesn't
give,
look right to me. But yeah, let's continue.
do
Forget.
you want to give Michael 1 portion, to give him at least 1 strength and 1 wisdom, or do you want to give him 2 and give him 2 strength because he'll get 30, dude?
We'll decide momentarily. I still have an ingredient or 2 I want to figure out, and then we can decide that.
She's only willing to help you out with 1 more ingredient.
Okay, deal. Here, you guys help me decide.
Can I look through them real quick?
Yeah, it's this page and the one behind it.
Okay.
I gotta pee again.
Well, we know it. Okay. So what he doesn't know about is bristlery. He also doesn't know about okay. He doesn't know about the tiger tooth, the shark tooth, the bristle leaf, the. Oh yeah, that's it. He just has 3 more. He doesn't know anything about. I want to say speed beans too, but we know what speed beans do when you eat them. Oh, and he also has blue cave lichen.
Blue
10
cave
pounds
like.
of it.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, once you don't know, or
Michael, could you turn off and turn on your video?
yeah, why is there 2? Now there's 2 Michaels.
Yeah, but one's frozen.
I'm gonna put the other guy in the waiting room.
What's his thinking, Michael?
Okay, there we go. I think we're good now.
better.
But the shark, tiger tooth, the cave lichen, and the bristly.
What do you guys want to find out?
Cave lichen, crystal leak, and what was the last one?
Bristle leaf,
Oh,
shark tooth, tiger tooth, bristle leaf, and blue cave lichen.
Might see what one of those teeth do.
yeah, I would say either the shark or the tiger.
I say,
Odds shark teeth, even tiger teeth.
all right.
Odds shark teeth.
Oh, even tiger teeth. You gotta figure out what that one is.
Okay.
Okay,
Makes
sorry
you
for
gay.
that one.
Yeah, it just makes you gay. Makes you die in D&D.
Yeah, baby potion.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah,
the
but gay
baby potion to use of that big head.
Oh my god.
He just starts crying on the battlefield.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we have to get him somehow, guys.
I forgot that he wants that, yeah.
We have to.
I
I
wish I
don't know.
saw that frog phlegm because fucking Berry Bird fell any goddamn way. I just wasted like a level 6 or whatever.
Well, I think he saved a lot of people. I think that would have been even more. Of a
I think
hurt. Like,
okay.
he
Do
saved
you
a
remember
good
when we tried
portion.
sneaking across the shore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was terrible.
To Crover, and we just got like how many people, Greg? Was it like 400?
Oh,
slaughtered?
yeah, it was a hundreds.
That's the one I sent with Uriel Septim sent read that. He read that in his voice and it sounded terrible. Like Patrick Stewart just made it sound like it was like a horrific scene.
Well, you learn that tiger tooth,
Yeah.
ground tiger tooth improves your reflexes temporarily.
Oh, that seems accurate.
That's
Okay.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
I think I could definitely use that. My reflexes are shit.
Yeah, nowadays you do.
Yeah, I just tank stuff. Like instead of dodging, I just look at it like somebody throws a rock at my head and I just headbutt it out of the way. Take like a little bit of damage. But
You move the crystals.
Do the Turok headbutt.
yeah.
I think you should make a potion of the tiger tooth and the shark tooth.
I don't know what the shark tooth does yet, but we'll see. Because I only have like one of each, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. If you at least did the orc tooth, you at least you'd be in rage, and you would also get better reflexes. So you'd probably make like a badass.
Oh,
like,
but the
fighting-
orc tooth, I think, makes you like not enraged in a good, like
No.
Michael can control his rage. What was that?
I think they knock something over.
I think
I
the
think
orc.
this kind of makes you like savage rage. Like
I think that's if it's mixed with the other one.
You
The
gave,
demolished shards.
yeah, you gave this guy, yeah, what is it?
It was the chaos dust.
a
and
speed beam and an orc tooth.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, actually, I made a small thing. So you actually, instead of making a potion with vampire teeth, it was a fragment of vampire skull.
Do I have vampire skull?
You had an ounce of it and you used it. So I had to do a little retroactive thing because I made two effects that were different because vampire teeth dust actually has the effect of detect blood. So that was a DM error.
Oh, damn it.
So
All
you
right.
did orc teeth ground up and bismolic onyx dust is increased spontaneity. Or potion of spontaneous rage.
Sure.
So that was what that effect did. So as you guys are discussing this, you're discussing these different effects, you're crouched over the alchemical thing, and Takemi looks up and her eyes are just wide. Han Pao too is looking over there at the horizon, and he's kind of blown away by what he sees. It's getting a little bit later. It's kind of dark. And it appears that the sky is reddening.
Yeah.
But you're looking to the east, and it doesn't seem like it should be getting that red at this time. But there's absolutely something red. But then it seems to disappear over the horizon.
So it was east.
East, yes. Really directly east of you guys is this kind of reddening in the horizon, across the ocean. And then it seems to disappear, but then all of a sudden you see this beam of violet light shoot into the sky. It must be miles and miles away, but you see it just pierce the horizon and shoot out. It seems to be a speed of light or whatever, but it's just flying up. And it's continuously doing that. It stays like that.
If we go check it out, I don't even know what to do.
I think that's Big Head. We can go fight him now. You guys want to
We've
head
got
there?
our crew.
I think that's him.
I don't think it's him, honestly. But
Yeah.
that's what's even more worrisome. Honestly, because I don't think it's him.
It is.
I don't fucking know, but it is definitely a big threat. maybe it is him. I mean, it could.
I think it's him, dude. I think he's transforming.
Just feel like the color...
Make a spot check, Michael.
All right, we got 11 plus 3, 14.
It appears for a second that after a minute of just being a single line, the line appears to grow just a little bit in width. But it's this beacon of violet light just stretching out into the infinity.
The Cult of the 5 Gems. I don't know.
Oh shit, that's another. Yeah, who the fuck? Wait. Ooh, can I do a memory check, Greg? What color was those altars of the Cult of 5 Gems?
You remember the gems were like a yellowish color, but you don't remember the altars being anything specific.
I don't
Silver
know,
or something.
guys.
Does it look like it's coming from Doladad, or does it look even farther? Can we do it like
Looks closer to Syria or Akaros.
oh man.
Is it in the ocean or land?
You can't tell. It's so far away. Let's see here.
I want to ask Hontao and what's her name, what they think it is.
I think we should pray. And he returns to his little chamber. Potion Master Takemi is speechless. She runs out and says, Father Pashka, look. And she's trying to get the Father Pashka's attention.
May the gods have mercy on our souls.
Damn it, I wanted to ask Potion Master Takemi if she had any cool potions I could use for battle.
Yeah, that's what you're worried about, not the big violet beam.
Hey, we're headed to Preacher's Point where there's a nice force field waiting for us.
Yeah, the force fields, yeah.
So what is it?
Come in.
Is the door locked?
Yeah, I locked it, but I'm too lazy to get up. I'm coming.
Yeah, it's like you're not outside the house.
Huh? Oh, I know. Those hectares, you know, I'm on the scene.
Good night, charging. You can go to bed.
I'm gonna get ready. Get a snack.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you want to swap ours with me right now.
Oh, we got block.
Positions. Yeah, because I'm gonna go to bed right now.
Yeah. Could you wait like 5 minutes so we can end the game at least?
Yes, I can wait 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll just end the game tonight. No.
Greg's gone, and I think we might delegate a little extra stuff. I don't want to. I feel like it might be best to do it now, honestly.
All right. Yeah, if you want to delegate stuff, because I think I'm good.
I do think I have a couple extra questions just before we end. Things are getting pretty serious. So,
Yeah, things getting pretty serious.
yeah, with me and Greg, just want to know where we are.
I'll make a game.
Buddy, hey,
Damn. Yeah, I have no clue what this thing could be, man. Like, I'm torn because it's like, damn, there's always stuff. It's like we're trying to get the friggin' Preacher's Point.
and what if it's not the cult of 5 gems? There's literally, we genuinely have like 4 big threats. The purple beam, which is unknown, potentially could be one of the other 3 threats, either being the Crimson Tigers, cult of the 5 gems, or Big Head. And then there's
Yeah.
even still the 5th guy that we don't even know if he's still aligned with Big Head, the Bismillah controlled orc. He could even be doing his own thing now.
Yeah, I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
Because I know he was like a follower of Big Head, but now I know Bismillah doesn't give a shit either or. So I've got a
Yeah.
good feeling he might like be doing his, like, I don't know, steal like a battalion of orcs and command them on his own. I don't think he's as strong as Big Head, but he's definitely a big threat.
Yeah,
Guys,
I know.
Hey Greg,
Sure.
Seth went to go switch cars with Felipe because he's going to bed, and Seth was in the driveway.
oh, for sure.
He'll
Yeah,
be back in just a moment.
yeah, no worries.
Damn it, dude! I hate how my beard looks so much better on the television, but it looks like shit in person.
What do you mean? Like it's scraggly or what?
Well,
What is
one
it?
thing that even still shows up on video, I don't know why I have this dumb patch that pisses me off, but
Oh,
also
my friend Noah had that same patch,
Yeah.
same little gap here, as if like this just
Yeah.
one bald spot.
is he a bigger person like me?
No, no,
No?
he's
Damn it. Okay. I was hoping if I lost weight that would fix itself, like my skin glows or something.
Hey, it probably would, but I don't know.
But
But I
no,
don't know if the
my
whole thing would be
mustache
fixed.
finally connects.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, still a lame beard. Both Hector Felipe and even you, Greg, good beard growers. I need to use like some sort of balm.
You got to get a younger brother. That's the technique.
Yeah, maybe after schooling Gio a couple times, I gotta do a trick or two on him, and then my beard.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's coming. I just heard him enter.
It's funny. I heard the car revving in the background. I was thinking, yeah, Seth is gone. He's just driving away.
He leaves.
What's crazy is that's the highway, Greg.
Dang.
That may
What's
have
all
been.
doing? Oh,
You
It's
sure
like
it might
0.3
not be
miles away from
my?
me, I would say. What'd you say, Michael? Sorry.
You sure it might not be outside my window? Because I
I
just
think-
heard like a.
yeah, I think it was yours, Michael.
Yeah. my
Okay,
window's
maybe I
open.
mistaken it for mine. God, I'm so stupid, guys. I'm sorry. God.
Gabe, just give up.
Whoa.
I'm just not good with women.
Yeah, I just
I
don't
just
get
don't
women.
get.
Yeah, that's what it.
I just don't get women.
Who did I say that to, guys?
You're
Some little
crying.
halfling girl.
Oh, crying, pathetic. I don't.
Yeah. You cried too.
Yeah,
You like
there
the-
was
like
so
rejected
many
you.
times.
I remember that scene very clearly. It was that she's like, "Hey, what's wrong, Mr. Wizard? What's up?" I just don't get women. And then like you just like had an episode or something. It was just like, she's like,
Oh,
"All right,
yeah.
cool," but you grab her hand and you start like crying.
Oh, dude, I was way more of a ladies' man back in the day.
More unhinged.
I used to sling it, boy.
Yeah, this is your grandpa. Like he tells you one thing, like, "Oh yeah, I was great with the ladies,"
How come you're not married anymore, Grandpa?
Oh, you should take a few pointers from the old man.
Yeah.
Number one, don't get married. It never works out. It's
Yeah.
like it didn't work out for you, dude.
Well, I lived in the bar and I cheated every other weekend. Never works out. So back to basics here. you're looking out here to the actually it would be this way, beyond the Quixian camp, beyond Potion Master Takemi's lab. You can see this beacon, this red violet beam of light, as if it's coming from, you know, when you saw it, it seemed to be just shooting up, but it was so fast you couldn't really tell. It seems to just like shoot out into the infinity of space. And
Straight up, right?
yeah, straight up, it seems. And it
I wanna
is
follow Takemi to the Temple of Tonri.
Okay.
I also want to see what Pashka's got to say about this.
so people are in the streets now running around, and you actually see Father Pashka's kind of collapsed. The door
dabbing for a second.
Oh, he's just like, sorry, that was me. No, Father Pashka is very concerned about this. He's been thrown out of the temple. He tells Takemi, I was thrown from the temple as if it couldn't let me in. I tried to pray, but I just was thrown.
Is anybody in the temple?
Oh, no.
No one. Only me. I was finishing up after a ceremony.
I know, yes, it has to be Big Head. He's putting like this anti-Tonri spell into the world.
Think so?
Yeah, he's doing something spiritually at the very least because he can't go in the temple.
But that's why would he want to come here? He wants to go to Preacher's Point for baby
He's
leaders.
not coming here. I'm saying he has like this crazy area of effect thing.
Oh, so like any Temple of Tonri is
Yeah,
like messed up, right?
might be attacking that, just the entity of Tonri itself.
Try it, Seth. Try to do like some spiritual attunement. I'll use luck on it. Try to pray or something. Or how about get Pashka and both of you try to get a prayer circle going on. See if if you guys can get.
Do you guys want to do a prayer circle? I mean, do you want to join them, or is it just going to be
I
Seth
don't
and
want to
Pashka?
join because I feel like I'll disrupt.
Okay.
Yeah, but Michael, you want to join? You want to grab my hand?
Yeah, I guess why not?
Let me shake your hand. Let me shake your
I
hand.
love that video.
Oh, what is that? Yeah, why was he? I remember that.
On an airplane, he was in an argument with this other dude, and then they were trying to tell him to come out. He's like, "I just want to shake his hand," like, and he's being super aggressive, like, "Just let me shake your hand."
Yeah.
Just let me shake your hand, like.
And he had a buzzer on his hand. He wanted to shock the guy.
Gotcha. Pranked you. Spooked you.
It's just a really, really what is it? A really excited magician. He has a flower that squirts water and his hand shocks people.
Yeah, that's that fired from the Magicians Alliance.
And doves live in his head. But yeah,
Well,
that's my theory. Yeah,
Yeah.
since he's not here, he's not praying anyway, so.
So Michael and Seth make a spiritual listening check, and I'm going to add Pashka's, which is quite high.
I got an 8.
Got 22 total. 18
Damn.
plus 4.
Wow. Okay.
Michael turns gold.
You hear a voice which is certainly not Tonri's saying, "It is my time."
I think we may have failed the main quest.
Oh, really?
I wonder. I mean, did little baby Larry get abducted and killed? That's what I want to like scream into, like in my head.
I think
whatever voice
Happened while I was gone.
basically we didn't hear Tom. We heard "This is my time."
Oh God, what a weak fucking pussy.
So I think we should either A, go straight to Preacher's Point, or B, go towards the light and try to fight him there.
But we don't even know for sure that's
Yeah, we
him.
don't know who that is. I don't know if it necessarily has to be Big Head.
Well,
And even if it is Big Head, what if it's a distraction
Well,
and Tonri gets fucked and Leary gets fucked up?
okay, then we'll just go straight to Preacher's Point then.
Yeah, I do think that's the best option.
But personally, I think it is Big Head. And that's like his area of effect thing. Like he's like putting like a curse upon the whole land or
But
something.
again, even if it is, that still means our best option is to go to Leary.
Yeah. So you guys want to go?
Yeah, I mean.
All right. So we get into the original.
Option.
I want to ask Takemi if they're like put it on my tab if you need to. Do you have any? If you're not coming, do you have any potions that
Yeah.
that I could use? We're going to confront this and this trouble head on.
Potion seller, I need your strongest potions.
I love that video.
Give me 1,000 gold, and I'll get you what you need.
I need healing
I cost
potions.
her 1,000 gold. Yeah, I just
She nods her head heroically, and she goes into the closet. Okay, let's see here.
All right, this one makes you super gay. So much like my this one makes you even gayer.
His strongest
Geez,
potion.
I've spent like $4,000 this session.
Sound like my wife.
Yeah, you sound like my wife after a single hour in Target.
Yeah, don't get her near Goodwill. You're supposed to save money there. That's quite the opposite, I say.
I also popped some elfish mead to
Oh yeah.
calm myself.
Yeah, for the spirit listening check. At least my spirit's listening check.
Yeah, so
Hey,
you
how
tried to
was
pray to
it?
Tanri, but it just this is all you heard is it is my time now.
Yeah, that's either Rao or Moana.
No, it has to be both, or maybe even Big Head.
Big Head would be like, oh, maybe. But I think you'd be like, "Bah,
Yeah,
hey,
see?
yeah, shiny."
I did it.
Yeah, it is my time now.
Yeah.
For some reason, in my head, Big Head is literally just knowledge from like. It's already been like a year and a half, but that guy used to work with the Bojangles that came out of prison.
Okay, so Takemi comes back with a satchel of potions for you guys. This is 3 potions of quick action.
Oh hell yeah! Dang, I didn't think. I thought I was just getting one. Hold up, I'm gonna
So-
split this with you guys, but I'm gonna write it down.
Okay.
So yeah,
3
3
potions.
quick action, 3 potions of fortify health, which gives you right away plus 15 total HP.
Wow.
So in a way, it's better. It increases your maximum HP by 15.
Does it stack?
It does stack.
Fuck yeah.
Dang,
And
that's
2
really
potions, 2 potions of mana. So when you take one of these, you get a spell slot from every slot.
Sweet.
So is there any? I want to ask her if she's got like a big boy potion I can grab.
Yeah, mention the berryberg jelly. Because they do have a crazy. Oh no, that wasn't the berryberg jelly, was it, Greg? What was the jelly that one?
Oh yeah, it was. I think it was some kind of thing that you were bringing to Deep Forge because of the orc invasion.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it was.
it was-
Yeah,
Buddy, stop.
it was a berryberg jelly. If they don't have that, they don't have that. We gotta go. But I do want to mention that to her.
Well, she should have some. She's synthesizing.
Yeah.
No, that's a different kind of thing. That's the preservative of the stillborn.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a different kind of thing.
Stop, dude.
The jelly's different from preservative.
All right.
Oh well.
So, and you also have. She also gives you a very valuable 1 potion of rest. So you take this, nap for an hour, and it's like you slept for an entire day.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, I want to have big hearts for eyes, and I want to be in like a diaper, like a cherub, and I want to.
Yeah, wait here. I need to get dressed.
Little harp, and I play it.
I want to bow and say thank you, Master. I intend to come back and attempt to absolve, my bad shit. And I'm hoping that I get to see you again
Yeah, hopefully Tonri will just fix, like, you come back and you're handsome because Tonri has blessed you so well.
Seth, maybe give him a good scroll because it's gonna. By the time we get to Preacher's Point, I think you'll have recouped it.
Okay, I'll give him a scroll of Golden Hero. And say whoever your strongest warrior is.
Maybe Crowd Heal, I think, would be better because Golden Hero, they're not. I don't think
Oh.
they have many physical fighters here. They're gonna need something
Well-
more like or
I do have something crazy.
sprites.
I have a Tonri's Ray. I could do a scroll of Tonri's Ray.
Yeah, maybe it'll be even more effective in their hands, being more like.
Maybe we should use that on the temple. Try and get in contact with Tonri so we can have some kind of direction. So maybe we know.
Oh, Seth, yeah, use Tonri's Ray. Use it. Maybe still give them a scroll of it, but use Tonri's Ray just on the temple. See if you can break your way into it.
Okay. So I want to ask Father Pashka,
Just
is there like
luck
a
on it.
physical barrier there?
In fact, it only seemed to last with the initial explosion of light. So I was thrust away, but it seems to, I only feel a mild unpleasance.
So he's
mild
able to
displeasure.
re-enter the temple.
I am able to re-enter the temple.
Okay, dang. Okay, this is weird. This is such a weird thing. I don't know
So
what to think
since-
of it.
Since it's a ball of light, what I will do, Greg, is I'm going to I want to put it on a high spot. Like I want to figure out a way to. I want to get to like the top of the temple. Do you have like roof
Well,
access?
Pashka could probably use it most effectively. Just give it to him and have him decide where.
I want to see. Well, I want to use it on that beam of light. I want to see what happens.
Oh, it's miles away, dude. I don't think you'll be able to get it.
But it's a ray of light. I think. I feel like he could go. I don't know.
Let's see.
I think it's a good idea, but I don't think it will reach.
Conry's Ray level 6.
It doesn't say how far it can travel. But I imagine if it's a ray of
So
Tonri.
you want to climb up because right now the highest place in Apoth would actually be on the mountains of
Oh.
excuse me.
So
Oh.
instead of that,
Just go to the docks. You'll have a clear shot at least.
yeah.
Take the dirigible.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do it on our way out
Okay.
to.
Well, how's about we head out, Greg, and then I'm going to do that. I'm going to point when we get up into the air. I want to point the dirigible at it, and then I want to put the Tonri light at the very front of the dirigible.
So this kind of spell, it needs to be on something solid. If it's going to move, it cannot move.
Yeah.
So like
It'll be the mast of the dirigible.
that's still moving too much. So it needs to be something like the ground or a building
At the
like
tip
that.
of the dock.
Yeah. I would say if it's a large enough boat, it would have to be something that's, millions of pounds.
Like, would we
Like
have to
the-
be like anchored or just
You-
have to be heavy?
It would have to be enormous, like millions and millions of pounds,
Dang.
Okay.
So like a cruise liner or some shit?
maybe
Yeah.
even bigger than that.
Damn.
Okay.
Dang, this thing is.
Because
strong.
it's just,
Well,
it needs to be a solid kind of foundation for it to
Okay.
work.
Does the dock work?
The dock, honestly, yeah, the dock would work.
Do the
Alright.
Temple of Tonri, the steeple.
Oh, that might even add like.
That's what I was thinking at
Okay,
first.
okay, yeah, sorry.
So we'll just do the Temple of Tonri then. I want to
Okay.
somehow get the roof access.
See if Father Pashka can maybe add some additional like prayer help or something, like tell him you're using a Tonri
Yeah, I'll let them know.
like spell.
Yeah, let them know what my intentions are.
Have them both
okay.
effects,
I will pray, although I've had difficulty getting in touch. I've just been so bewildered from this.
I just wonder if my Bray of Light will even work.
So you climb up to the temple. You're given a boost by Michael, who's climbing up there, and Gabe flies up, of course, and helps you get up. You're on the steeple, and you can see all the way to it looks like not the mainland or something like that, but you can see over the horizon of the ocean, in the direction of where this light is coming from.
I will tap. I will use the spike at the very top, the lightning rod.
Okay. You touch that, and let's see the spell's effect. Because
So,
what does it
It
say?
says for me,
Win D&D.
it says
Still
strike one object with your hand or weapon, cracks open and reveals beam of light. Wisdom score 2 times. Wisdom score times 2 seconds. 5 times wisdom plus 20 damage per turn. But it does. I don't know how many turns that is.
You are able to right on the steeple would not be wise, but right below it, it'd be solid enough for a crack to form. Would
Okay.
that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you strike this and cracks form, and this bright beam of light shoots out. It's golden white, and it shoots out in the direction of the darkness, or the this violet red beam of light in the great distance. And yours is certainly not as bright, but it is shooting a very great distance, cuts right over the horizon, and goes in that direction. How long is this going to last?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Wisdom
My bad.
times.
Wisdom times 2 seconds, I think. It says wisdom score times 2. So I guess I roll for wisdom.
No, actually, it'd be your natural wisdom, whatever your wisdom is.
Oh, it's only 10 seconds then.
Wait, times 2. Your wisdom can't be 5.
No, it's plus 20 times 2. If you mean
There you go,
yes,
40 seconds.
Dang.
40 seconds. So as it's shooting by, you can't really feel heat coming off it, but you do feel a force. And it seems like a good force is coming from this. A very strange thing happens. So as this light is shooting across the ocean, across the bay, Merchant's Bay, suddenly you see this violet light come towards you.
Oh.
Dude, this is good.
Oh,
We
man.
should have
So-
just fucking failed.
It's as if an orbital beam cannon, a satellite from above is just, shooting in your direction. And this light just comes across you. The island is spotlighted. Even closer than it's the entire island of Apoth is spotlighted, and then it seems to close in on you guys.
Christ.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Hey, we were all on board.
Thankfully, you don't feel any effect. You do feel kind of, well, make a spiritual listening check.
Oh, man.
16.
16, okay.
Ooh, 19 plus 4.
Wow, okay.
This is the
You can-
highest spiritual listening check I've ever gotten.
That is pretty good.
17.
Wow. So you guys, for sure, this is Moanok. And you actually,
Oh, shit.
you hear a voice. You don't know of whose it is, but it's coming from perhaps the lighter side of the spectrum. His mouth is open. Take heed. So this beam of violet light is condensing around you, and it seems to follow you for a little bit.
Seth in particular or us?
Well, all three of you guys. It seems to scan different areas. It's kind of just zipping around really fast, as if like a computer's controlling it. It's really fast,
So
choosing
we
different
literally got
targets.
Direct beef with Monarch.
And
Good.
after your 40 seconds are up, it still stays on there, grows a little bit, but then it zooms back to, it goes back east.
Yeah, I think that's Big Head, dude. I think that's where Big Head's at.
Right. The thing is, I do agree, but if it is a trap, guys, I think Leary could be fucked. So we have to, I don't know, figure something out. Because Big Head clearly was looking for Leary, so he's not. Why would he want to lure us so far away? I feel like there's some bad business here. You guys know I'm always a big skeptic, so you make the decision.
I do want to say one other thing you noticed. There were two beams at the time when it was investigating you.
So once Rao stayed back and Warnock came over and checked us out.
Yeah, is that how it was, Greg? Like the big one stayed far and the
There was the one beam that stayed steady, and then
okay.
there was this other beam that investigated.
And they're both
Yeah.
purple.
They were both a violet. Yeah, violet, purple, dark. And it felt just a bad vibe, almost the opposite of the kind of beam of radiant
Nobody's
energy.
gonna want us in APOF now.
No,
Hmm.
well, we're leaving anyway.
I know, but now they're gonna be extra pissed that we even came here.
Well, let's get out of
Maybe.
here, fellas.
Yeah, let's just get I wanna. Damn it, Seth, at least still leave them either sprites, which I think might be the best one because there's a lot of magic users, or crowd heal. Because we're leaving anyways. Just I want to apologize on the way out and say I promise we're gonna do all we can to defeat these guys. Actually, that sounds like such shit. I promise we're gonna do everything we can to defeat them, and then as we're fleeing in our dirigible, I swear, guys.
Yeah, the opposite direction and the opposite. Yeah, the opposite direction.
No, dude. I promise. It's not because Preacher's Point has a force field. It's because we need to help the reincarnation of Tonri. I swear.
Bye. You gotta go. Bye.
Can we tell from up top if it's coming from Soraya or Akaros?
You cannot tell for sure, but it's pretty more likely it's coming from Akaros than Soraya or Soria. Actually, is it Soraya? I forget.
Oh, dude, that means shit. It is Soraya.
You don't know.
Well, I guess pronunciation is up to you.
Yeah, you think
But,
you think he's warring or joined the
I got a good feeling he's joined them. So
Oh
that's kinda fucked.
man, I wonder if he did. I mean, they've got plenty of food supply.
Oh my
Okay.
God, Michael. Okay, Big Head has to be there. I think you're right. Shit, he is gathered. Oh my gosh, this is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he could just use his orc brain tech and like put his brain in somebody, and like it could be the head vampire even.
Wait, what is this technique? Orc brain tech?
Yeah, that's what he
Get
did.
them to work
Lady-
for him.
That's what he did for Lady Kwan.
Oh shit. Okay. Dude.
He could have done that to anybody.
Oh
At any point.
jeez, this is bad. And I'm scared for Skinny Leaf and our people because they're far closer. Like Akaros has direct. Can you scroll to the right? Can you scroll east a bit, Greg?
I feel like the force of madness is south. It's
They
farther
could-
south.
Yeah, but dude, they literally have the river directly to them.
Well, that's pretty far.
It is far, but I wouldn't put Pat like
I
they're
think-
already look, go down again, Greg. They're already as far as Haven Falls, I think, or Fort Noble and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've always been right there.
Yeah,
That's- they
you're right.
got-
They were behind the Gray Wall.
Yeah,
But that just I don't know.
I don't think the orcs are gonna go to March.
They don't-
There's so
they
much
don't take the
bullshit
river.
in the world, Greg. We still
They
haven't
don't
even been
take
to
the
the
river.
pit.
Yeah, but they don't take the river, number one, like Mike just said, and then number two, like, they've never attacked Marshburgs. I don't.
Well, Marshburg is barely established.
That's
How
what I'm saying,
long is
that's,
Marshburg?
like, it's not,
Greg?
I'm saying it's not a viable enough, like, target for them to want to raid it, because they're not gonna have enough food to support everything.
But it might be if you remember Greg, or not Greg, Big Head read our mind and found out where our allies are.
Well,
We're his biggest, he did.
he said he knows.
He said the forest of madness and he saw my reaction and realized that somewhere that we have people like Apoth too. Right, Greg? Which are the locations I reacted to?
He knows Apoth, or no, Olive Isle, and somewhere in the jungle.
Okay.
He doesn't know exactly where.
But still, most of the jungle is like, hopefully, Skinny Leaf was able to join forces with her father. That's at least my best.
That's true. At
Wishes
least
for
there's a
that.
trade route that has been established according to the last message you received.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask Greg, do you happen to have that on hand? I was curious. I know
Yeah.
Gordon got us that message. I just can't necessarily remember what was said.
I do have that.
You're gay, and you're gay.
Yeah, I've killed who's the wizard that we left there?
Wizard? Cordorio?
Corderio. Yeah. I've killed Corderio. I've become the queen of Marshburg. There are only women and children left. All the men were murdered by me. She's like become a mad queen or something like.
So the letter written on the 14th of summer, this was some days ago. Probably like, yeah, it was 9 days ago that this letter was written. Marshburg is thriving. We have no deaths, have had no deaths and only one injury since you've been gone. Big Head has not, we have not seen Big Head. It's possible he cannot find our little jungle town. There's a trade route established with my tribe to the south.
While we're closer, since we're still headed to Preacher's Point, I do want to send one more. I want to send Gordon one more time.
To Skinny Leaf?
Yes. So do you mind writing another scroll or two for Skinny Leaf? I really want them to survive.
I can only make one scroll.
But no, you can use your remember?
Oh yeah, my last group version. Yeah,
If you don't mind.
yeah.
Because it's gonna be like at least a half a day to Preacher's Point, so you'll recover.
All right.
Also, I'll give you a mana potion if I have.
Are we going to Preacher's Point or Akaros?
Oh, dude, Akaros I think is too dangerous to go to directly though. Like, dude, that's an entire city of vampires. And if I don't know. I think we're gonna have to actually talk about that for a minute, because that's a good point, Michael. The thing is, I
Yeah,
feel like
I know.
Akaros is like, we're gonna get wrecked, dude. They have such forces there.
And you guys remember the last thing you fought? It was a Leviathan.
I know, and I do feel confident, but it's like, and now we do have Michael's master. We've got, oh man,
And you could give Michael cerebellum. Make him like
I'm still gonna.
Or
I'm gonna
give it to
him at
Master
least-
Kobor.
I'm gonna give him at least 1/4 of it, but I do think I would like to make myself a good bit stronger, because this would bring my wisdom up to 21. Or
It's more damage
20.
per spell or per certain spells.
So I do think I would take a good advantage, because Michael already has super high damage, and I would rather not to say I don't want to like strengthen Michael, but I think it would be awesome to have like Seth's just really in his face.
Yeah.
So, well, why don't we do let's take on a couple things that to begin with.
yeah,
You're right. You're right.
So
Let's
do
talk
we
about the
want
cerebellum once you guys are en route to some place.
Preacher's Point or Akaros, guys.
I fear for damn it, and I only have one.
Let's actually
person.
go to Preacher's Point.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I do fear for Leary, honestly. I
Yeah.
think she's got a bigger part in the plan.
Larger target.
Yeah, you know, I think she's really the key to winning this.
It is funny
Give
how
her-
in the middle between Preacher's Point and Akaros. Like it was perfectly in the middle.
Oh, that is actually such a good story type thing. Sorry, Michael, please continue.
Yeah. Give Baby Leary the pearl ring and drop her like a bomb out of the ritual over Akaros.
Dude, that would actually be kind of
We
hilarious.
give her to you, like leave
Take
us
one
alone.
of those swords to her. Take one of those iron rods or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Put 2 of them on both of her arms. Yeah. That'd be
All right,
crazy.
so we're heading to Preacher's Point, Greg. You just want to end it there, and then we'll discuss the cerebellum next time.
We could do that. Honestly, I think it'd be better to do the cerebellum before because Gabe's going to update his sheet.
Okay.
So I've already said I'd give Michael 1/4 at least, so let's just stick with that. We'll take 3/4 of it.
If you give me 1/4, I'd have 21 wisdom.
Mm.
I know, but the only reason because trust me, I did consider that, but I'm at 17.
Oh, so you want to get rid of
So if I could get 22, I
yeah,
think it would
you're
be
always
good.
trying to copy me.
Yeah, I want to swagger jack sets that, but I do think it'd be important to have, because I wouldn't even be nat 20. I would only be. What the fuck are my stats, goddammit? Here we go. I've got a robe or an item that adds a wisdom to me. So if I use this, if I use 3 of them, I'll be at 20 with that item, but I'll be naturally at 19. So I'll do that. Oh wait, Greg, I have a better idea. I don't know if this will even do anything, but and I still split this equal in that equal way where Michael gets 1/3 of it or 1/4 of it, but I want to use the rest of my lucky wine. I have 3 uses left on it as a liquefier, and then I want to add the cerebellum to that and blend it.
Lucky wine.
Yeah, I have lucky wine from God knows when. It gives 3 turns of +5 luck rolls, and I still have 3 uses
Oh,
of it.
wow. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And so, do you want to take 1/4 of that cerebellum?
No, I want to take all of the cerebellum and all of the wine and
What I'm afraid of is that's gonna negate your strength and your wisdom permanent. I'm afraid.
I don't think it'll negate anything because
Well,
it's just
It does
straight
have,
wine.
like, for example, if you 1 ounce of leper mud has this base effect. 1 ounce of orc queen blood has this base effect, but when you combine them, it's a unique effect. It's not 2 effects.
That's what I'm saying.
So it
luck
may,
has
have a permanent effect, but it might be a different kind of direction. Luck is a positive thing, though, so perhaps,
I just thought it was like a base effect, like luck is luck, like it adds, I feel like, luck to whatever you're already doing. So my like base thought was like it'll add a high variable of maybe extra stuff to the cerebellum, but I don't want to
interesting.
just but so that was just kind of how I had thought about it. But
You don't necessarily want to make a concoction other than, you don't want to necessarily do like a potion.
well, my thing is like if you have a potion of like of deception or something, right? And you mix it with the luck wine, I would assume that it, better deception. But that's again just that's how my brain works. So like if you don't want it to be like that, or if it's not like that, then that's understandable. But that's why the thing is a test run is risky because there's only 4 parts to it.
Yeah.
So I'd have to use an entire part.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why not just do a test run and then, because if you're gonna do it anyway.
Okay, Michael, do you want to try an entire part with the luck one?
What's the luck thing? What will that add to it?
Well, we don't know necessarily just yet.
Oh,
That's up to Greg. But my intention was to, because I have 3 doses. So if I mixed all of that with the cerebellum, I thought maybe it could compound into like a lottery type, like a slot machine multiplier. Even though it's already so good, but I don't know. This is
I
just
think you want to gamble. That's a
basically,
gamble.
yeah, there you go. That's where really what it comes down to. It's a gamble.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try 1/4 of the cerebellum with a portion of the luck wine.
Yes, you can do that, and you create a potion of permanent gain to strength and wisdom and a variable component. So what you do, let's do this: strength, dex, constitution, wisdom, and
D6.
what else? It would be a D6. So yeah.
So Gabe, if you roll it, or Michael, if you're gonna.
Well,
get
yeah,
that-
that's Michael's portion.
Yeah,
So
Michael,
that's his.
This
So
may,
on your guys' list, this is how it'll be. So
Strength 1, Dex 2, concentration 3.
So automatically, you're going to get strength and wisdom, or rather, let's say you roll a 1, or let's say you roll a 2. So that's going to be Dex is 2. On your guys' list, it's like Dex.
Yeah.
So if you get Dex, then it's going to be +1 strength, +1 Dex, and +1 wisdom. But if you roll a 1, then it's going to be -1 strength, +1 wisdom.
Oh,
So there's a 1/3 chance that there's a slightly negative effect to
interesting.
this.
Wait, isn't it 2 and 6 chance?
2 and 6, 1 and 3rd.
1/3.
Oh, sorry, I'm bad at math.
Fraction. Do the
Yeah.
So
math.
Michael,
Fraction.
Michael,
Now
if you-
divide. Fraction. Multiply.
so Michael,
Sorry,
you gonna
sorry.
take that chance? Gabe,
I have
statistically
to pee
speaking,
again.
Gabe, if you had done all 3, you would have had a 1/3 chance of the negative effect.
Bill?
Yeah. Or like you would have had the highest chance. You would have almost guaranteed 1 negative effect. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Gabe would have, like, if Gabe did all 3, he would have guaranteed at least 1 negative effect. Because it's 1/3. I mean, that's of course not a guarantee, but it's still like that's a
High
pretty
chance.
much.
Hmm.
So I roll a d6 then?
So do
Yeah.
you want to take this potion?
It's permanent, right?
It's a permanent effect.
Worst case scenario, your strength gets a little worse. Worst case
Yeah.
scenario, your wisdom
What?
gets a little bit worse. What's so bad about your
Dexterity.
wisdom? Really, it's not a big deal if you lose some wisdom, I think.
No, I wouldn't do anything for the wisdom. Strength is the more important thing. But yeah, I don't know. So what do I get if I win? Like, what number is it to
You-
win?
you
What is
just-
it to lose?
You need
If
to
it's
get-
a 2, 3, 5, or a 6, you're in the red. I mean, in the golden, you'll be good.
2, 3, 5, 6.
Okay. Sweet. 5.
5, okay. You gain 1 strength, 1 wisdom, and 1 intelligence.
Ooh, nice gamble, Michael. Damn.
Wisdom, 1 intelligence. Okay. Not
So
bad.
Gabe, you could do more of this too, if you
I was
want.
gonna say, Greg, what do I get for mixing the last 2 portions of the luck wine and the last 3 portions of the cerebellum?
Same
It
thing.
it'll only work for the next 2 portions of the cerebellum because you only have 1 portion of the wine.
But then I could eat the last piece of cerebellum and get a guaranteed
Oh,
Yeah.
and one.
so why don't you just try that for sure? And then to start with, you gain a wisdom point and a strength point.
All right, I'll do that.
Because after this, you're gonna have to start passing some fortitude checks, right, Greg?
I was thinking about it, and I think because of the fact that you've mixed it with something, kind of purifies it a little bit. So I think you're going to be okay.
The alcohol cleansed it.
God, what a nasty drink too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did not taste good.
Squid
Wow.
brain, Leviathan brain.
Mhm.
No, I feel like it did taste good. Remember, it tasted like crab or something. Or
That was not the brain though. The flesh of it tasted okay, but the brain is just
the brain tasted
spongy.
yummy, but I could be mistaken.
You know, this is what they eat at Benihana.
it's all they eat.
Okay, so Greg, you said I get 1 wisdom straight up and 1 strength, correct?
Straight up.
Okay.
Straight up, dog.
Mm-hmm. Word up.
Yeah, N-word pass.
Instead of saying the N word, you say N word pass, and then that's what you get for the day.
Yeah, that's you get it just for that day.
Gosh. Okay.
All right, now you want to take these 2 portions of the luck and the mixture that you just made.
Yep. So I
Okay.
guess 2 potions of what Michael just took.
Okay, so make a d6 roll.
1 or 2?
Just 1 to begin with.
5.
You gain an intelligence point.
Fuck yeah.
So you gain 1 strength, 1 wisdom, and 1 intelligence. That's what Michael got.
Brain blast.
So
Yeah. I think
I'm
that's
at
a very
13
good one.
strength. Stop it, buddy, please. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, it's almost 1 already. Retard, stop yelling.
18 wisdom.
Wow.
All right, so
Oh wait, and I need to raise my intelligence. Sorry, I'm just getting Buddy's dumb ball because he keeps whining. Whoa,
Hmm.
please. There, dude. Jeez. Okay.
And you'll have to roll 1 more time. So make sure to add that intelligence and
I
then
did.
roll another d6. This is the
Oh,
last one.
geez, guys, I got a 1.
so you,
So you lose a strength,
yeah, so you didn't gain. Oh
No, I gained 1 strength.
just the 1 strength.
and you still gained a wisdom.
Yeah, yeah.
You gain 3 total wisdom score through this.
So you're in that 20, dude.
Pretty good. Pretty
Welcome
good.
to the club.
Welcome to Mensa.
Wait, that brings me to 20 finally.
I was gonna say welcome to like the temple of like.
Yeah.
No, that brings me to 19.
Welcome to Deepak Chopra's
Oh yeah,
Temple of.
I am at 20.
but it's a nat 19.
Yeah, it's not 19. And then with, I think I have a ring. I gotta look, but I got something that brings me to 20. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, before I forget, Nigel and Nisa ask you guys. So it's about time we head home, isn't it?
No.
That, so, certainly you're joking.
There's a greater purpose to be served here, and you will be paid for your services. But I think you would very likely prefer to get off here and find your way home.
I'll say, what do you think is closer to your home? That beam of light right there that just came over here, or us?
There's a greater purpose to be fulfilled, and you'll be known as
Yeah,
navigators of the champions.
I'll just say don't. Yeah, but either way, you're still being compensated, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, and I do intend to pay them, but they're annoying as shit, so I just kind of want to get them to realize what's up.
Yeah, like if you go home, you're probably gonna die anyway. So
Also, you'll get paid in full at the end. I'll pay you the 800 that was promised, but you'll be paid a greater reward after this is over because we need these funds for like weaponry and shit. We're about to get into a fat battle.
Nigel and Nisa look at each other and they say, "We'll get off here. Farewell."
Bye.
okay.
Okay,
I
take care.
wanna start puffing the air up before they realize I didn't pay them the last 200.
That's funny.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
I'll just face my bad ear to them.
Oh yeah. So one other thing before the session ends, I'm assuming I know you guys are taking off towards Preacher's Point. Are you sending a letter to Skinny Leaf from here?
Oh yeah, so it's either Skinny Leaf or, oh no, we've already decided to go to Preacher's Point, so yeah.
Oh,
Skinny
sure,
Leaf,
just
please.
I'll send her a golden eye, a scroll of golden hero,
And maybe another
And-
crowd heal.
and sprites and crowd heal. I'll do one of each, and then I'm gonna go straight to sleep.
And the message being seek refuge deeper in the forest. Stay close. You know.
Wait, so you want to tell her? Do you want to tell her to abandon Marshburg?
No.
You don't think so?
Just say hunker down. Just be ready.
I'm gonna tell her, yeah, to at least have
Yeah.
an escape route and have her and try to convince her father to assist. I do believe that there is a battle coming
Yeah.
to them.
Just say worst case scenario, take the trade route to your father's.
Plus, I'm sure they're closer than us, dude. I bet. No, they're not closer. Maybe equal distance, but I bet they saw the.
They know.
Actually,
I
twice
think-
as far. Never mind.
I think they know what's up. I think they know. I think they see it.
Holy shit!
I mean,
Three,
it's a lot
five
farther.
times the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good bit away. Now, let's see here.
I bet they can still see it though.
In fact, that might be less of a possibility because of the curvature of the Earth,
Uh,
you know, but it does seem to go on for infinity. So it's a possibility that they could see it.
Wow. Trouble.
Hmm.
That'd be
Oh,
cool
well,
to
bye-bye.
do something going straight up like that so much. I wonder if it would look like it's curved or something.
Yeah, it might.
Uh,
Yeah, like a
You
space
wanna watch
elevator or
some Dragon
something.
Ball Z.
Greg, are there time zones?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Are we quick enough to actually like be like can we go back and not back in time, but like do we
Oh, well,
Have a
that-
continuous day like Baki, he trains a whole day by running.
yeah, I love that. I think he earlier on he trains like 28 hours a day somehow by running with I don't even know, like Baki is such a fucking goofy anime. I love that shit.
So are you
Like
specifically telling, I'm assuming, are you going to tell her we're headed to Preacher's Point? And are you telling her this? Are you, keeping it vague on purpose?
Not vague on I just don't know how to word it. I just want to mention there's like
just say we're about to fight Big Head. Take refuge.
yeah, there's something going on in Akaros.
What?
I suspect things will get worse before they get better. Maybe is like the gist of it.
Okay.
And I would like for Gordon to stay with them until they have a message to send back. If it's immediate, that's fine, but
It's
I would
gonna Gordon's probably not even gonna get to them by the time we get to Preacher's Point. And he might not get back.
fast. Yeah, but we're not going to hear from him
He
for
is
a
pretty
while.
fast.
I don't even think he's gonna be back by the time we start fighting Big Head.
Oh, he won't.
Well,
But-
one thing that is not good about Gordon is he's kind of a homing beacon, or homing pigeon in a way. Like he'll find you guys.
So that's kind of what I would at least like to just, because the thing is, whether or not we get word back, they'll get word before shit happens. So at the very least, they'll get your scrolls and they'll get a warning.
So do we want to end it there then? We send the letter to Marshburg, and then we set sail for westward bound.
You guys want?
That sounds good to me. Preacher's Point.
Preacher's Point, okay. Cool.
Trying to up on Apex.
Let me get a snack first. But if you like, I will hit you up though. But yeah,
right.
I'm hungry.
GG's, guys.
Yeah. Okay.